All right, buddy. How y'all doing, man? Welcome back to another episode of On the Record Podcast. I'm DJ Intense, and I have here a reoccurring guest, and you might as well be part of the team now.
Yo,
Seti Seven. What's up, Seti?
yo, chilling. What's up, guys? How you doing? I'm blessed to be here. Blessed to be back. Feeling the love, feeling everything right now. Everything's right in the world. I'm just happy, man, to be here.
Thank you. Unfortunately, Walt couldn't be here today to record. We wish him well. He'll be back here very soon, right? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, I feel naked right now without him being here. You got Derrick Jxhn, man. It's like we were the trio, like the new Fat Boys, the new boys, like the new Boys to Men without the fourth guy.
Okay. I hear you.
I need that Derrick guy back.
Nah, he'll be back. I think we're gonna, he and I will probably do an emergency pod on Monday because we're gonna break down the Grammys. We didn't get to really fully break it down. I think for me with the Grammys,
Yeah,
it felt out of place
because of COVID protocol and all that stuff. Yeah,
and I felt like they didn't really do a lot of heavy promotions on the Grammys. It felt like, you know what I'm saying?
you know what? I kind of liked it. It was like more low key, more intimate, and not a lot of BS, not a lot of craziness. It's just we showing love to people who deserve love. Like Nas finally got his Grammy.
Oh, trust me.
For Full Circle.
Yeah. No,
Full Circle. Kings of Seas. My bad.
Kings
Kings of Seas. My bad.
yes,
The album,
Kings of
Kings of Seas.
Yes.
Sorry, that track is still one of my favorite tracks in the album.
It's okay.
And I'm like, thank you. He should have won for Illmatic. Should have won for Stillmatic. Should have won for God's Son. Hell, Street Disciple, he should have won for that. But he always got overlooked, and it's about damn time. 20 plus years of the game.
20 plus years, exactly. And shout out to Hit Boy, for producing that album too, because I the problem I think a lot of the old school artists is that they don't listen to the younger generation, or just they don't have a producer who can make the sound for them to be more mainstream.
Yeah. Or just right off the younger generation, but then
exactly,
it's likewise the younger generation right off the old generation.
Exactly.
So it's like we need to kill that more involved with both the old generation and new generation, man. Like be more collaborative, because when you be more collaborative, then you have shit like this that happens, it comes out that is like a work of art, real talk. And I'm gonna say this one time, I'm gonna say it again. Hit Boy was the producer of the year for 2020. Challenge me. Cause dude did a lot of tracks.
Oh yes, he did.
And dude, your favorite artist probably did a track with Hit Boy, and you don't even know it.
Yeah. And also, remember, I think he helped co-produce that whole entire Judas and the Black Messiah album too.
Yes, he did.
So,
and that track with Nipsey Hussle and Jay-Z, yeah, you could thank him for that one.
Bruh.
What it feels like? Woo!
Bruh. Chills.
Woo!
Chills.
Jesus, man. I'm glad Nipsey and Jay-Z were able to work together before Nipsey's unfortunate passing, because like, that is legendary. I wish we got something like that happen more often, with an East Coast rapper meets a West Coast rapper, and just make it into an event, like an epic event, like a movie event. Well,
they did say that Nipsey and Hov were working on something in the works.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
But it never fulfilled because of his untimely demise. But they were cordial to one another. They did speak, and et cetera, et cetera.
Dude, anybody who buys you over $10,000 worth of your album,
of your merchandise.
Merchandise.
You know what I'm saying?
That show you he sees what you're doing. He's paying attention. He respects it, and he wants to talk to you. He wants to mess with you.
Yeah, man. So shout out to that. But yeah, it's just been a very low key Grammy. It just felt like blah. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is? The only highlight was people were in their feeling because of what's his name, Bill Burr. I was like,
I'm sorry. Listen, you can't get rid of Bill Burr. I'm sorry. No.
It's like getting rid of Dave Chappelle. Good luck. Good luck.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
You can't cancel the uncancelable.
No. He's a white guy from Irish. Like, that's like
Boston.
Boston white guy trying to introduce somebody who's Hispanic. He's not gonna know.
Exactly. That's not his genre.
That's not him.
Yeah.
And for them to put him on the spot like that, okay. Well, I'm gonna do my
best.
Trying
to sabotage him. Yeah.
Yeah. That's like me going up there trying to say something in Spanish. I don't know nothing about Spanish. I'm not trying to disrespect you.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was trying to do something, malicious at all. He just couldn't say it.
Say Taco Bell with that guy, or quesadilla so and so. Like, he didn't say nothing like that.
No.
Like, but y'all in your feelings, like y'all younger cats, like yo, y'all need to chill with the whole false outrage shit because it's getting out of hand.
Man, it's terrible.
Like, oh, he's racist. Like, dude, have you seen his wife?
Check plus.
Dude, he worked with Dave Chappelle, Donald Rollins, Charlie Murphy. He was on Chappelle's show for 2 years.
Check plusy plus. That's check plus 4.
Dude, I watch his show, Asking for a Family. That's one of the funniest that you see on Netflix. Like, dude, it's not racist, man. He just tells it like it is on some real George Carlin shit. And that's what the game's been missing. And a lot of people are in their feeling because, dude, has no stuff to give. Sorry, language. My bad. My bad. I messed up already.
You've already
broke the protocol already.
I gotta go back and edit all this now.
Damn.
All right. 2 minutes in, and he was like, I was like, oh well, and I go back and edit it.
My bad. Damn.
Right.
He has no F's to give. That's his mentality. That's his comic flow, and I respect it because you know what it is. Right now, even I'm guilty of it as well. We are a little too SJW. Mm-hmm. We want to cancel everything and under the sun, and some things aren't even worth canceling. We gotta kill that should be stuff. We gotta kill us. See, stop. I stopped.
I got you. Go ahead.
We gotta kill us because it's getting out of hand. Like y'all try to cancel Pepper Le Pew, but Herbert from Family Guy is still around.
Oh, Johnny Bravo. Yeah, the list that goes on.
Yeah.
Have you seen that show on Netflix? Is it Moral Oral? No.
That was an Adult Swim. Moral Oral.
No, what was the one on Netflix with the horny thing? Oh my, I forgot what it's called.
The one with puberty, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
My brother knows
I know that show.
But it was crazy. I was like, so why don't you cancel that too?
But that show's rated M for mature audience.
I hear you, but kids watch it.
Yeah, but then here's the thing. And I know it sounds like a freaking broken record for saying this again and again for the upteenth time. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna say like this: the companies, the artists, all those people, the shows, they're not the parents. Supposed to monitor what your kids see and not see. You're the parent. If you're a parent, you can't supervise what your kids see or what they're exposed to, and just make sure they're not exposed to the wrong thing. Then you are a crappy parent, or at least if you can't even do the bare minimum and tell them what's up with the thing they're watching and whatnot, and tell them it's fake, you can't do this in real life, this and third, you are a crappy parent. I'll say that up and down. Stop blaming these shows, comics, movies, comedians, artists for your shortcomings as a parent. I hate that. It's so. It's like it's irritating. It's beyond irritating. It's like come on, that's lazy. Like, dude,
it's like having an itch in your back and you can't reach it.
Exactly. Like it's like, listen, I understand. A lot of our parents let the TV raise us as kids, and I understand that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, yo, aren't we supposed to break away from what our parents did? It does anything different that make things work for our kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And come on, man. Like blaming Bill Burr. He wouldn't cancel him. Like, all right. Good luck with that.
People doesn't care.
I laugh at y'all. Like y'all clowns. Like, yo, you're not mad at the fact that you can't afford a lifestyle that your parents or grandparents were able to have because the increasing of the minimum wage and stuff like that. But no, Bill Burr, he's the real problem. He's the real issue. Like, you didn't get a $15 minimum wage bump, but Bill Burr's the problem.
Like I said,
I'm going to tangent. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. No, it's all right. Go ahead, man. Like I said, man, this is a safe haven.
I
feel like comedians nowadays.
You
were supposed to, as a comedian, there's black and there's white and there's gray.
Yeah.
And as a comedian, you were supposed to live in that gray area.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like that with that, I guess this cancer culture going on, it's like they don't want you to live in that area.
Yeah.
They want you to do what they want you to do, not what you're supposed to do for your fans. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So like, I feel I hate this. Like, it's sad to say I don't like the cancer culture sometimes.
Exactly.
Some people, yes, deserve to be canceled.
Definitely.
Bill Cosby's, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
That say Dr. Seuss books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those deserve that. But well, that's even another one too, because we did speak about it last time on the show.
Yeah, we did.
And when I did more, in depth with it, it wasn't the cancer culture that got rid of those books. The company themselves said they didn't produce books.
The family.
They weren't making enough money.
Yeah.
A, and B, it was really insensitive that was put out there.
Exactly.
So no one canceled the books.
It was the family, the Dr. Seuss family and the foundation.
Said, no, we don't put these books because it's not making us profit.
Exactly.
So don't be mad at people coming after Dr. Seuss the American way. It wasn't that. That wasn't American. Don't do that.
Yeah, but what it was American was they chose with what's profitable and what's not profitable. That's free enterprise, free business.
So when people talk about it's fascism, it's this, that, no. Like you just said, free enterprise, free business,
it's
capitalism.
Exactly.
It's them taking, say, all right, what's just not making us enough money?
Let's drop it.
Let's drop it.
It's like any other TV show. TV show not have enough ratings and bring in corporate dollars with commercials and stuff like that. Then why keep funding the show? Let's drop it. It's the same situation,
man, bro. That it's funny, like, because there's a lot of cartoons that I rewatch from back in the day.
Yeah,
and people don't realize that a lot of time when those cartoons got canceled, it wasn't because the show was bad. It wasn't they weren't making enough money on merchandise.
Yes, on toys and cereal and all that stuff. Exactly. And I always thought, like, yo, remember as a kid, I used to watch Dungeons and Dragons. I used to watch, like, Pro Stars. I used to watch Camp Candy. And it's like, why did they cancel the shows? Shows are awesome. And it's like, oh, like, I guess, it wasn't that good, I guess. And
it wasn't that good. It was that, like you said, they weren't making
money. You look like
money.
20 years later. Exactly. Yeah. You realize how the world works. And, as a kid, you were pissed off the show was canceled. X-Men, canceled. Spider-Man, one of the best shows on Fox Kids, canceled.
Yeah.
And you know why it was canceled? Because it wasn't making enough money on the back end of the toy sales and all that stuff, which is kind of crazy because for that time, Spider-Man was one of the hugest comic book heroes of that era, the 90s era. Like almost as huge, if not bigger than the X-Men altogether. And yet it was canceled after 4 seasons. So it's like, now I understand why. Like, I remember hearing the backstory, it was making enough money, and they had so much stories piled up ready to go for 2 more seasons, for 7 seasons, and call it done. And guess what happened? Got the plug pulled, and that's what happened. That's just big business.
Yeah, man. It's like I keep going back to the cartoon.
Yeah.
One of my favorite cartoons that I was watching. Thank God for Roku and Fire Sticks and all those streaming services. I started watching Gargoyles.
Oh my God, I love that show.
Over again.
Whew.
The topics they were talking about in that show
was mad taboo as a kid back in the day.
It was, really, really some deep stuff.
Yeah, it was. Some
real, like whoa. They went there.
Like one episode, I remember when Detective Mazda got shot by, I think, Brooklyn?
Yes.
And that episode was banned for a minute from air, from Disney, from Disney XD, even it wait till the release of the DVD for to see that episode in its entirety in the original run of the series, because it was like it had so much backlash from the from being aired, but it's like it wasn't anything serious other than teaching them about gun safety and how you shouldn't touch guns. Like, that was what's so taboo about that. I guess it's the fact that the officer got shot, and they didn't show it was something graphic. It showed the gun drop on the floor.
Exactly, and she was laid out.
Yeah, that's it. No blood, no nothing. Just passed out. Done.
So
banned.
And and that show, I'm like, that if you guys want to see a good show, like right now, if you want your kids, you just want yourself to watch it, watch Gargoyles.
Disney Plus, people. Way worth the money. Trust me.
Oh my God, that's what I was watching on. Because my brother, he has Disney Plus, he has a whole Hulu Plus, all that stuff. So I was like, you know what? Let me go flip through it. And I was like, oh, there's Gargoyles there?
Yep.
Oh man. Dude. So I stuck.
Your entire childhood is right there. Your whole entire Disney afternoon.
Stuck. Stuck. Can you imagine me, 35 years old, sitting there watching TV like, oh my God, like it's the best thing ever?
Negro,
from start
I'm 37.
To scratch?
I'm still watching like Pole Position and freaking Pac-Man cartoons from the 80s, me. Come on, man.
Oh man.
Dude, you know what it is? Because we had an awesome childhood because of cartoons and stuff like that. Because now kids, unless you have cable, they'll never experience what we experienced as a kid, having Saturday morning and Sunday morning cartoons.
Saturday morning? Shoot, getting out of school.
Yeah, right there.
By like 2 o'clock, 2:30?
Yep.
You had to run home.
And
get that TV on because, 3 o'clock, that show was on.
Yep.
Because I remember.
This is Disney afternoon,
Yeah. From 3 to 5.
Yep. Channel 11. I remember that.
That was it. Stuck.
Yep.
Didn't move. And don't call me talking about where my home. No, I'm watch this right now.
From Gummy Bears all the way down to freaking Gargoyles on Friday afternoons.
There you go. There you go.
I still remember that, man. Do
you remember when they had Dragon Ball Z early in the morning, like 5 a.m. in the morning?
Oh, yeah. The original Dragon Ball.
Yes.
Channel 11. Yeah.
I was running early morning. It's from like 5 o'clock.
Yep.
Every day. Well, not the weekends. I think, was it weekends?
It was weekends, like Saturday at 5:30.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to watch it on a black and white TV right next to my grandpa. And I didn't watch so quietly because I don't want to get my grandfather because my parents, they're right next across the street, across the way from in the house, and they would hear the TV. They was like, "Yo, turn the TV down, David." Like, they will spat. You know how Island Penn together, act a fool. You hear the TV this early in the morning, they will act a fool on you.
Bye. When you watching the TV, that's so. 8 o'clock in the morning, I was sleeping. I just woke up. Go to your bed.
Like, I
will never forgive my sister. And my sister knows I'm gonna tell the story. I don't care. I'm gonna take this part of this show and put it on Instagram. So, growing up as a kid, having a TV in your room was a privilege.
Yes, it was.
And that's because you were doing some really, like, you was on some
killing it in school.
Yeah. Right. So I remember I had, I think it was a Sharp television.
Was it color at least?
It was color.
Good. See,
it wasn't black. It was color. And it had the push dials numbers. You could push inside like 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 13, 0, 21, 27.
Oh wow.
33, 48.
The UHS
and
the VHS on the
and it just had the numbers you could push, and then I had a remote that was just basically channel up, channel down. That was it.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
And I had Nintendo in my room. That's why I was like awesome. I was like, oh my, as a kid, I was like, oh my gosh, this is great.
That was the greatest thing in the world, having your system in your own room.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm sleeping, middle of the night, school night, mind my business, just sleeping.
Yeah.
All of a sudden wake up, and I'm just sleeping. All that thing I remember was this. Bye. You got TV on? You did watch your TV all night? I'm like, huh? What happened? What are you talking about? I got whooped. And can you imagine, like 8, 9 years old getting whooped in your bed by your dad
for no reason,
right? I'm like, what are you talking about? You were in the room, you was watching TV, you listen, and you being a retard. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, yo, I really don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I had to take out that TV out my room, put it in my grandma's room downstairs. I never had a TV in my room from the age of. I probably was around 8, 7 years old around that time when it happened. 8, 7, 8, 9, roughly. I didn't have a TV back room until I was like 16, 17 years old.
Come on, son.
No lie. No,
that's
lie.
OD. Right? That's OD. That's, yo.
And the reason I tell you the story, right? Because, you fast forward a couple years later, and I'm like, yo, I remember Mrs. Now we have a conversation, like, yo, remember that night when I got whooping and for the TV you want to be in my room? Was that you? And she's like, yeah, that was me. I was watching TV in your room, and I heard the garage door open, and I ran out the room, and I didn't turn the TV off. And I was like,
wow.
You SOB. Cain killed Abel, you know that, right?
Yeah, of course.
Siblings have beef.
Of course.
You should have died that night. I would have killed. What? You know how mad I was? And then I had to, scramble to play, my Nintendo in the TV downstairs or TV in other rooms. Wow. Like, you understand that the stuff, the amount of sneaky stuff, the struggle I had to get away with playing video games in my house was unreal.
Yo.
When I say unreal, Kev, Seti, unreal, bro, you don't understand. It was so bad for me growing up as a kid with video games. I don't know my parents' schedules every day.
I ain't gonna lie. Today happened to me, man. Today happened to me because, y'all not doing good at school. That's just getting snatched up and put in the attic, man. All day. They hit that system on a regular. Like, yo.
Bro. Then when I get a new system, you think that I can plug it in? Nope. I gotta plug it into my grandma's room. So basically, I gotta balance out her TV time with my video game time.
Which pretty much your video game time was pretty much non-existent.
Basically, I just had it there for show. When I had friends come over, we would play in there, or we play in the living room down here where the fridge is at. There was a TV over there.
Yeah.
And then when I was done, I had to put it back from there into my grandma's room again. And then I'm like, oh my god, it was just to say, man, just going through my youth, man, growing up. Dude.
At least you were able to play in color. I was playing on black and white TV until I got my PS1.
What?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you realize when PlayStation 1 came out? Are you kidding me?
I'm being dead ass with you.
No way.
I don't play Street Fighter 2 in black and white on a black and white TV.
I don't believe it.
On an old school Zenith. I am not lying. Bunny ears and everything. I am not lying.
Dude, do you know when PlayStation 1 came out? Are you kidding me? That's like what, 90? Was 96?
94, 95, 96.
Yeah.
I had my PS1 in 96. I was able to find the upgrade to a color screen TV.
Y'all don't understand the struggle is real, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm actually gonna look at when the first PlayStation came out.
Yo, like my parents did not play. Listen, man, the struggles of an island kid is no joke, man.
December 3rd, 1994 is when the PlayStation 1 first came out.
I didn't get my PS5 until 95, 96.
So wait, no PS, PlayStation.
PS1, yeah. I didn't get my PS1 until 1996. Shout out to my grandpa, rest in peace, because he helped me out big time. I'm getting my first on my PS1, straight up and down. He helped me out.
You remember when they came, and that was the first time they didn't have a game with it.
Yeah, I think we had Battle Arena Toshinden.
Yeah,
that's the one I got.
And I got it, and I had to play. I was stuck playing the demo game for PlayStation.
Dude, those were the greatest things in the world.
What?
Demo disc, yo.
The demo disc?
I still have some of those to this day in my house.
I was an expert in the game because the demo disc. Yo, I was an Tekken because you only play with Lee.
Yeah,
and the wrestler,
King. Yeah,
King. And
that's
bro,
it. Yeah,
I was a look. I'm gonna learn to play this game with these two characters.
That's
and
it.
No one could touch me. And ever since I had game, shoot, I can still whoop a little butt with them two characters, bro.
Dude, I love King. King's like one of my favorite characters in the game.
I like his
love the
wrestler.
wrestler. Especially the big swing one. He does.
Yeah.
Oh my dude, I piss off all my friends with that big swing every single time. He knew it was coming, so they hit a combo. Boom, caught him. Big swing.
Shoot, man. And then remember when I might be skipping here, but no, because they came around the same time.
What?
When Nintendo 64 came out?
Yeah, around the same time. Yeah.
And the best game, two of the best games ever.
Yeah.
Just I think in that era, that time period. Three, Final Fantasy.
Well,
because we've never seen a game like that.
Dude, it was the coverage for that game was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like something you think it was a blockbuster movie. It was you couldn't miss it. There's like billboards, on buses,
everywhere,
even on cabbies. Like, dude, it was everywhere in the city.
And it was a 4-disc or 2-disc?
4-disc.
4-disc, yeah. And that was the first time as a gaming console you can save your spot.
Yeah.
So, think about this, guys. Imagine you playing Mario, right? Mario 1, and you play, and you're gonna take a break. You couldn't save on Nintendo.
Nope.
Or Sega. Well, no, Sega you could have. Nintendo wasn't.
Wait, you could save if the cartridge itself had a battery inside it, because
that's
what helps save. Because that's a lot of people don't know about. Back in the day, SNK was like one of the few games, like their baseball game, Baseball Stars, one of the very few games on the NES that had a battery inside the cartridge itself, so you could save your progress for the season.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It was expensive, but it does help out in keeping you playing the game, keeping you engaged without code system or whatever.
Okay.
So that's one of very few games that actually started the save system and all that stuff.
Okay. What up, bro?
What up?
We're talking to King Key over here. He just popped in, just saying hello, I guess. Whatever it is. Now we're talking about video games growing up. So and then so they go ahead. So they had batteries inside the cartridges. I didn't know that.
On the Nintendos, they did. Like some of them do. Not
some
all
of the games, or some. Yeah. It was a game itself, the cartridge itself.
Inside the cartridge, the battery.
Oh, was it like a regular, like a?
That I'm not sure, but I know they probably got like a watch battery or something like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about something like that.
Yeah, around that ballpark. But I know that game had it, and I think Zelda had it, and a few others had it.
Okay.
Like, don't quote me on that because I don't get no hate. No, oh, you're wrong on our on our subreddit or whatever, man. I don't want to deal with that. Listen, I ain't no expert. I'm not saying I'm some PhD in gaming. I know I've been around for almost 40 years, but I know that game, Baseball Stars, which I had myself, had a battery inside the cartridge itself, and you can save. And a few games, like on the Super Nintendo, we're able to save as well, but using the same setup.
Oh, okay.
So Super Nintendo had it. I think Genesis had it. So very few games had the battery to help save your progress. But back then, you're right though. A lot of games on Nintendo, if you want to keep your progress, guess what? You either write down the code and be precise with the code, or you're sacked out.
The code?
Remember that code screen, password screen?
I don't remember that.
Like Mega Man had the password screen. Mega Man 2. And that's how you keep your progress.
I didn't know that.
Like, you never played Mega Man 2?
I wasn't really a big Mega Man fan growing up like that.
Wow. That was like one of my first games I got from my Nintendo.
For me, it was Mike Tyson Punch-Out.
That one as well.
And it was the Mario's brothers and Duck Hunt and those games.
Oh yeah,
the original ones. That was my favorite game to play. And Street Fighter wasn't on Nintendo.
Street Fighter 2010 was, but not Street Fighter, the one we know.
Yeah, okay.
What else? But I know when I was playing, like, even like certain games I love playing, like Ninja Gaiden, and there's no save state, so you gotta play right through.
Yes.
And it sucks. And that game was hard as balls.
That was hard. That game was hard. I remember that game. That was my few games where I actually remember growing up throwing the controller on the floor.
Dude, I spiked the controller one time. I was so mad. And just, screw it. I quit. I'm going outside to ride my bike. Screw this. I'm going to get some exercise. Yo, screw it.
It's so funny because, like, even to this day, at my nephew, when he plays, his mother goes, "Oh, I don't get this boy. He just goes around, he throws." So you understand video games how it was growing up? Because I was the same thing too.
We didn't struggle, yeah.
When you play a game and you lost, and you just his mother, and you just slap stuff around.
It's like Def Comedy Jam.
Oh my god! Oh my god! There's nothing worse than a game, and you play the same part over and over and over, and just when you get it. Over and over. Oh man! Like for one of the hardest games recently I played was God of War when I had to play against the Valkyrie leader.
Yeah.
To get the Valkyrie was hard by itself.
Ooh.
Okay. To play against her, think of like, imagine 8 browsers wrapped into one body.
Ooh.
And you have to play as Mario. But without no specialties. Barely any specialties.
No fire plant,
Barely.
No raccoon tail,
barely.
Ooh.
All that you had was giant.
Ooh.
That's how hard it was.
Ugh.
And you could and you would try. It took me a lot of tries. Until I finally got it. I was like, yes! Success! And I threw my controller down and said, I'm done. Save the point. I said, I'm done now. It literally, it probably took me, but it had to be like almost a day to beat that point.
God damn, I thought I was bad, dude. I'm playing Sakura right now. And that's like basically in the same vein as freaking Dark Souls or Demon Souls games.
Okay.
As in, you must be a sucker for pain or to play these games. That's how hard this game is. I just shit you not. I quit so many times playing this game. Like, yo, and I'm on the first boss, mind you.
The first boss?
I still haven't beat it yet.
Wow.
The ogre. And you have to... Dude, this game is so hard that I wasn't ready. I was not ready to play this game. I thought it was going to be it's a ninja game. This guy come back from the dead because he tried to save the prince and because he got kidnapped by a big time, warlord, and it's up to you to save him before he gets killed. And dude, even the regular characters, the bad guys you face are hard. Even the roosters can kill you.
Roosters?
Big say roosters, yes, can kill you. And you keep dying. Guess what? You can resurrect, but every time you die, it's all over. You get like a plague, which affects other people in the game. So you have to be on point. If you're not on point, and you keep dying, people will start dying around you.
Is it like we're not like, I mean, as far as what's that game for PlayStation now called? My gosh,
what, like Dark Souls, Demon Souls?
No. The one where they're going through apocalypse, and you have to marshal up your rations.
Fallout?
No, I have it right there.
Where? The Last of Us?
Yeah.
Know what it is?
As far as that kind of being hard?
No, those games I actually beat.
Oh, really?
On hard. Yes, with the little limited supply and all that stuff, I beat that game no problem. That game is hard for the fact that you have to earn your W. And I mean, truly earn your W. You have to really bust your ass in order to get that one victory.
Okay.
For every time.
All right.
You gotta learn to block, you gotta learn to parry, you gotta have the right equipment, right amount of life. And even when you kill a boss, the boss will come back to life and attack you again. Like there's one boss who was a big time, like Yeti looking ape thing. Has a sword through his neck already. And you have to pretty much beat up to the point that you're able to get to the hilt of the sword that's going through his neck, and use it to kill and cut the thing's head off. And you think you won, you defeated the monster. 5 seconds later, the monster beheaded comes up and attacks you with the sword that you used to kill the beheaded. I am not lying.
So basically, it's undead.
Pretty much, because it was dead from the beginning because they had a sword going through his neck.
Exactly, but you're fighting against the undead.
Yeah, and the monkey's holding his head in one hand, I think, and then using the sword in the other hand, and you get hit one time with that sword, you are done. One good chunk of that hit, like 2.5 thirds of your life gone, like wiped out. Like
it sounds like a game that I would not like playing.
Dude, I'm telling you, unless it's like punishment, dude, I own this game because I love the company who made it. Because I used to be a big time Tenchu Stealth Assassins fan, and I wish that company would bring that game back. Because it's the same company from software. But unfortunately, because they're getting so much money on the Demon Souls games and the Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Sakura, it's like they ain't going back.
Okay.
Like, remember, back in the day, they made Armored Core, they made Tenchu. That was their lane. But as soon as they made Demon Souls and Dark Souls,
it was it.
They found their audience. Because it's like, for a game that's so painstakingly difficult, so controller spiking, throwing the TV out the window, causing difficult, it's successful.
Okay.
Because you know what it is? There's a certain segment of people in Japan, Europe, and America, and in Canada, whatnot, that loved a game of that level because you earned your W. You earned it. And no one can say, take that shit away from you.
Okay. And
I kind of commend that because you know what it is? It's not an easy game. You can just easily skate through and beat. No, you have to earn it. All right. So, speaking of games.
Oh, no, we're going to take a little break and we'll come right back and we'll jump off into the gaming industry, the tech world, where there's some things going on that we don't like.
Effery is afoot.
We'll be right back. All right, man, we're back, y'all. So we last left off, we're going to jump into tech news. And Seti has a very hot topic with tech news for me.
Yes, I do. And which one do you want to do first? The lawsuits?
No, we're going to jump into the Activision.
Let's do the Activision one. And this one kind of hits hard because it sucks to see people lose their jobs, especially during a pandemic. And you can't control that. But when you are a CEO of a multi-billion-dollar multinational corporation and you give yourself a $200 million bonus on a tail end of laying off over 1,000 workers in the last 2-3 years. There's a word I want to use, but I'm going to censor myself because I don't want this guy to be editing all day. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to hold my tongue right now because that's a word I want to use, but we don't use that word in high society.
So he laid off workers.
Well, the company itself, Activision and Activision Blizzard.
What does Activision Blizzard do?
Well, pretty much they're a publisher who release games like, you probably know what they are. They publish games like Warcraft, World of Warcraft, Call of Duty. That's their main bread and butter, Call of Duty. What else they publish?
Oh, that was their game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Overwatch, that's one of their bigger games as well. They have two of the biggest games right now that is not named Fortnite, and that's Call of Duty series, and they have Overwatch.
Okay.
Which Overwatch, if you know Overwatch, is one of the biggest esports games in the world. People made millions of dollars playing this game professionally. And these people make so much money hand over fist off the esports tail end for sponsorships and all that stuff. And people buying the products. Because, dude, I'll be honest with you, I've been constantly buying Call of Duty nonstop since Call of Duty Modern Warfare. The only one I didn't buy was the one in space. That was some BS. Space soldiers, really, man. Space Rangers. And now I know why Trump got the Space Rangers idea from Call of Duty. But that's besides the point. You know what I mean? But here's the thing, right? Like, you made so much money because we were stuck at home. We had nothing else better to do but play games from the 2020 on. And for you to lay off over 1,000 people between 2019 and 2021 is like, dude. And even give yourself a $200 million bonus. And that's before adding anything else because we don't know how much money he's actually going to get.
From salary.
From salary and all that stuff. It's like, it's beyond tone deaf. It's like beyond criminals. Like, it's disgusting. It really is because I feel bad for these people like this. And this is why something like this happens on a regular is the reason why I don't want to get in the game industry when I was a kid because it's like, I love games.
Yeah.
You love games, man. And, you know what I mean? I would say, you know, it would be so awesome to make a game, you know, for a living, to make games forever. Like our heroes, like Shigeru Miyamoto from Nintendo. And,
he's still alive, right?
He's still alive. He's still alive. You know, fortunately, Satoru Iwata, who used to be the president, passed away. People like who was a good guy? Tim Schafer from Double Fine Games. People who actually made games for a living and made some of the best games in the world. The guy who made Metal Gear, what's his name?
Oh my
Hideo
God.
Kojima.
Yeah.
That's my hero right there. You know what I mean?
love that game.
What's his name? The guy who made Street Fighter popular again, Yoshinori Ono, who just left Capcom.
Really?
Yeah, he left.
Is there a reason why?
Because matter of difference of opinion, because they want to make the Street Fighter 6 and you want to make it to a tag team game, but a lot of people on the team did not want to go that route for Street Fighter 6.
Tag team game.
Street Fighter 6. You want to make it to a tag team.
So like when you switch back and forth, like in Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
You could do
honestly,
you can add as a feature. You don't have to be as a mainstay.
Exactly, and that's why I said the same thing. But I guess, for a guy who helped bring back Street Fighter into the forefront, I guess they weren't really vibing with his ideas as of late, and he pretty much got let go, I guess. And that's what happened.
People don't understand that Street Fighter started off, I think, with Nintendo, right?
It started with at 1987 arcade, the original Street Fighter, and went on to TurboGrafx 16. That was the first home port of the original Street Fighter, and then it went to Super Nintendo Street Fighter 2. That's when it opened wide open.
Super Nintendo Street Fighter, woo!
Dude, I had Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Woo!
Thank you to my Aunt Donna, because she got me that game, dude. I was
excited.
Dude, I abused the crap out of that game.
What?
I was playing it non-stop. Like, I thought I was going to get warped. That's how much I played that game. You know what I mean? See? It's like, dude, it helped. You know what it is? With that in arcade, it pretty much made fighting games fun for all of us. Mm-hmm. Like, I remember back in the day, I used to roll with $5 in my pocket, $5 worth of quarters, and roll to Mr. Arcade and play people in fighting games. And, I got my butt kicked multiple times. When you got one W or a couple of Ws, dude, you feel like you're at the top of the world. Mm-hmm. And you're like, that's how good it was to have that feeling at home with Street Fighter 2 and 2 Turbo and Super. Dude, and then for a while after like the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, and a lot of fighting games, it just petered out in this. We're in the dark ages. Nothing was coming out for fighting games until 2008. Yoshinori Ono came around and he was around for Capcom for a little bit because he worked on PS2 games as well. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't for him helping bring back Street Fighter into the front with Street Fighter 4, we would be here talking about fighting games.
What was the game? Was it Marvel vs. Capcom on Sega Dreamcast?
Yeah, I still have that one.
That was a fun game.
That was a
fun game. Talk about exciting.
Dude,
woo!
I have a bootleg from a friend who hooked me up. A Michael Jackson special edition Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in which the soundtrack was switched over to Michael Jackson songs. Like the first time you play the game in the main menu, you hear Heartbreak Hotel. I am not lying to you.
He did it himself.
Like the actual songs from the album.
Yeah, he did it himself. Yeah. He modified it.
Like somebody did it, and dude, it was. If you have a Dreamcast and you don't burn Dreamcast games,
I did that. We hustled that in school.
Oh yeah, dude, everybody did.
Everybody did. What?
Everybody did.
Everybody hustled when you could, because remember that was I think the first time a CD burner ever came out.
Yeah, it was during that time, and that's the one main drawback from the Dreamcast. You're able to pretty much burn games onto the system.
Yeah, and
you play no problem, no load disc, nothing. Just that's it.
Shoot, I think the PlayStation
killed that
modifier
system
too.
It did, but then you had to have the load disc.
And you had to have the little piece to put in the back of it.
Yeah, the top loader.
For it to load. So yeah, I remember. You had to leave the top open.
Yep, for it to read out.
To read. Yeah.
So yeah, but it's like honestly, man, all these people who make games is like you want to be with them, the big dogs. But unfortunately, when you look into it deeper, the game industry. And you realize that the developers are treated like crap, and they don't get paid enough money. They don't get time leave. They work 16-hour days, 17-hour days, 6 days a week. They get run into the ground just to keep up with the timetable of development. And the people who really reap the rewards of the game when it's all said and done, it's not the developers, it's the people who make the marketing, the higher ups, the CEOs, the head of the companies. And it sucks because these people bust their butts almost 200 plus days a year, like constantly working, crunch time, which you have pretty much barely time for yourself, even to sleep. And somehow, when it's all said and done, when you make the game for them, they'll give you like, oh, thanks for making the game. Guess what? We're laying you off. Bye.
I was going to ask you, because I was looking into how much people they have employed. They say approximately 10,000 employees across the world.
Yeah.
And That means employees and players in 196 countries.
Yeah,
Activision.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of people like in Canada. There's actually a studio like the last game I played, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. It's Shanghai studio. They have a studio in Shanghai, China.
Wow. Where they make the game.
Where they make the game, yes.
So you were saying that software developers get paid like crap, so they don't have any equity inside the game. Are they just salary based and that's it?
I think they're salary based and that's it. Some of them don't get no health insurance, none of that stuff.
Wow.
And it's like
all that money they're making, no health insurance, nothing like that.
And then when you try to unionize, they shut that down with the quickness because they don't want to. Wow. They don't want to take away the money from what they're making on top. It's like, dude, the people who market the games make more money than the people who make the games, which makes no damn sense to me. It makes no sense to me. It's like, why is this the issue? Like, these people put their blood, sweat, and tears, put away their time from their family, their friends, all that stuff. Health goes to crap. Their mental health goes to crap. And for what did they get in return? A possible layoff, a pink slip.
That's crazy. Hope they got a severance package.
I would hope, but even then, I'm not even sure that's a guaranteed thing. Like, you understand? Like, all these companies like 2K, Activision, Ubisoft, like, these are the big dogs in the gaming industry. And they stay pulling this BS on a regular. It's like, and as much as you want to help these people out, you're pretty much not going to stop playing NBA 2K. You're not going to stop playing Call of Duty. No. You're not going to stop playing Madden. You're not going to stop playing all those games called the new Assassin's Creed or new Watch Dogs or new Rainbow Six. You're not going to stop playing that. Dude, the guy who runs Ubisoft knew people were in his staff that sexually harassed and assaulted people, yet nothing happened.
Wow.
Nothing happened. Nothing changed. Nobody got fired.
Were they harassing their own staffers?
Staffers and all that. Yes.
That's creepy.
Ubisoft, but it's France, so I guess. No, I'm gonna stop. No French jokes today. I'm gonna stop. No French jokes today. No. But it's like it's messed up. Like, these people get away with murder, and the people who actually it's like in real life. The workers get shafted more than the people who actually. The people who actually put in the work, people who actually make the things possible, get shafted, and who get the money, reap the rewards, the executives. It's a tale as old as time at this point. It's disgusting. And this is no different from Activision. And it's like, dude, you made $200 million and over 1,000 people got laid off in the last 2-3 years? Like, yo.
And was it like in one region they got laid off, or was this globally that layoff happened?
It's concentrated in a few regions. Or they do restructuring and lay off people and then move into another part of this company. Like, it happens all the time. Like, and it sucks. But you told me it's over 10,000 employees. Yeah. And you lay off over 1,000, so that's like 10% of your workforce went bye-bye. So it's like, wow.
Which means that whoever is on the bottom has to make up for the work for the people they laid off.
Pretty much, and that includes, and then we go back to Captain Crunch time. Pretty much, people are working to them near exhaustion in order to get this game released on time. Remember, every year there's a new Call of Duty. Granted, there's multiple teams, but every year there's a new Call of Duty. Every year is a new Madden, and there's no multiple teams for Madden anymore. It's like one team. Back in the day, we have EA Tiburon, who was focused on that game and game only. Yeah, and EA had for a time had multiple companies, multiple studios, and somehow they stay closing studios one after another, and now they focus on games that you're gonna make money off of it by monetizing everything for clothing, sneakers, classes, everything.
I've always thought Madden to me was kind of, I'm not saying overrated. What I mean by overrated was that if you compare Madden 2017, Madden 2018, 2019, 2020, I don't really see any big differences.
Because here's the thing. Here's lies the problem. We really are the problem because we stay buying Madden. And we want change. We'll be the same ones who want change, but at the same time, we'll be the same ones buying the game year in, year out. And you see the game, and the game is crap. Honestly, listen. Yeah. I've been watching a Madden game since Michael Vick was on the cover. And I think that was 2012.
That was when they revolutionized the game.
Yeah. With the hit stick and everything.
Yeah.
And that was PS3. I think it was. The last time I bought one was PS3. When Michael Vick was on the cover. And I'll be honest with you, back in the day when I had my Dreamcast, I used to look forward to playing NFL 2K.
NFL 2K, was way better than Madden.
Even to this day.
Because the graphics was way better than, and the gameplay.
And the presentation.
Yes.
And the additional stuff with it.
Yes. But because I think what happened was that EA Sports, they made a partnership with the NFL.
Bought an exclusivity license.
Yeah, and then that was it. So basically, if you were playing any of the 80s football games coming out, they couldn't have the teams. They would have teams, nothing.
The actual teams or the actual players from the NHL, the NFLPA.
Yeah. So they were exclusively for EA Sports, exclusively went for NFL.
And that what really cheesed me off, because it's like, you have a company. You used to be quality games back in the day. Mm-hmm. Like the guy who used to own it it's like, look at his game. This company he created now is like, yo, it's not the same thing. You used to be about quality, about doing different things, about being adventurous and producing things that you never thought would happen, like Major League Football or the Haunted with Poltergeist when you're creating a haunted house or Road Rash.
Yeah,
these were the games that were
Road Rash
that made EA. NHL 94.
Man.
I know people to this day playing NHL 94 on their PS4s. I crap you not.
Wait, as an emulator, or you can download the game?
Download the game right now.
Wow,
the newest NHL game comes bundled with NHL 94 with
what
the
was so
new
special
roster
about it in
with the updated roster. You know what it is? It's just, it was the first time seeing an actual licensed hockey game of that quality made. And then you know what it is?
Yeah.
A lot of people to this day play that game on the Genesis. Like that was the best hockey game for its time.
That was when Madden
first came out as well. Madden 94.
94, 92.
94. Well, it was first called Madden Football.
Yeah.
And then Madden Football 2.
Because my cousin had Madden Football in 90. He had that.
Yeah, 93. Right?
Yeah.
93.
That's when I had the
consoles.
It had like this, like if I remember the game correctly, Nicosi had it on it's a cartridge.
Yes.
And it was like a yellow sticker or tab.
Yeah. That
I don't know what was that tab about.
That one, it's actually a video about that on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching it, and I always know why the hell they did that for. Like, I always wondered, because it's like the same they do with Tengen with Nintendo games.
Yeah.
They're the only black cartridge, because here's the thing, because they weren't licensed correctly by Nintendo, because for some reason why they make their stamp of approval for quality, so they couldn't use their cartridges. So then they used their own black cartridge to stand out from the regular Nintendo cartridge.
Okay.
But then I think with EA, I think it's something even around that same lane. But I'll get back to that next week, because I'm gonna look into that, because I was watching the video and I just couldn't finish it at the time.
All right.
But I know for a fact, like, it was done on purpose.
Yeah.
For I think the cheese off Sega, something like that.
Something it was done for a while.
Yeah.
And then
after
around 99, 2000, they remodeled it, made it like more 3D.
Yeah.
But that's when NFL 2K started doing it first.
Because here's the thing, because another backstory again. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, go ahead. No, this is what we did for.
Right now, during the making of the Dreamcast system, here's the thing a lot of people don't know. Toshiba and AMD were the two companies vying to make the system. And AMD was in the forefront. And unfortunately, because of one executive who worked, or I think one employee who worked for AMD who leaked the information, which they were making a way more powerful, way more robust system that can handle 3D graphics, like on the same level as PS2. So the executives at Sega got pissed off from Japan and pretty much canceled their contract with AMD. And then you went with Toshiba, I think, to make the system, the whole computer outlook and everything like that.
Yeah.
And because of that, here's the thing, a lot of people don't know, EA had a deal with AMD. They were kind of in bed at the time. And what happened was, because of what Sega did, it kind of burned the bridge. And people ask why there weren't any EA games, if at all, on the Dreamcast. Well, there's your answer, because of AMD. You know what I mean? And that's why Sega had to spend extra millions of dollars and make a sports game in order to get people to buy their system, because, like it or not, EA was a big draw for if you could buy a system or not.
Yeah, that was
like look at the GameCube. GameCube didn't really put out a lot of EA games, and a lot of people went right to the Dreamcast, to the PS2 and the Xbox.
Yeah, but I respect Nintendo's lane of, okay, they can do that, but we're going to be over here. We're going to do this
exactly, and that's what
Sega. They killed what they do.
Exactly,
and I love it.
And Sega did the same thing for a time. So you know what? We couldn't get EA, so hell, we'll make our own games. And so these games were some of the best sports games ever.
Because they were the first ones to have color commentary.
Exactly.
Like relay midstream of the game.
Yes.
During halftime, and you would see the
highlights,
the
replays.
highlights, the replays. And I'm like, whoa, that was. I'm telling you, back then growing up, these like Madden and all that stuff.
Yeah. Amazing. It was amazing.
Amazing.
And on top of that, you realize like when they had the ESPN contract, it was even better. The basketball, baseball, and football.
That's what ESPN had. The 2K and NHL, NFL. They had all that, right?
Yeah, they did.
ESPN, yes. And that's what they had. Like I said,
2K Sports.
2K Sports back then was
killing the game.
Pissing on EA Sports.
Hey, here's the killer. Because one year they made Madden football and they made NFL 2K5.
Yeah.
And the killer of the situation, the reason why EA bought the EA exclusivity deal, the NFL deal, the game NFL 2K5 was one of the best games. Had Brett Messenberger, what his name is called? But the ESPN guy,
the commentator.
Yeah. They had.
He was commentating.
Yeah,
and I think they had. I think Randy Moss was on the cover.
Yeah, yes, it was. I think it was.
Yeah, and Brett Favre was one of the covers too.
Yeah, he was. But I think it was during the Dreamcast era. I think
one of the.
So Moss was the first cover.
Yeah,
he was on the Vikings.
Yes,
he was on the first cover. I think 2K1 was Brett Favre.
Okay,
and pretty much the killer of the situation was that game, all the stuff they have, all the additional content, all the additional game modes, all that stuff, playing against celebrities, all that stuff. Guess how much the game cost?
It was cheaper than EA. It was half the price.
It was $20.
Yeah, it was real cheap.
EA was $60.
Yeah, and that's the thing that always drove me crazy, especially with these games. Like, I had a discussion with my homeboy. I was like, yo, there's no reason why these games are still $65, $70.
But you know what it is?
Because you can download the game.
And here's the thing,
that cuts the cost already right there.
But here's the thing. It goes back to us, the consumer, and what we will allow.
All right, you're right.
Because here's the thing. PS5 just came out, right? And people are buying Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War for that system. It is nowhere different from what you get for the PS4 version outside of graphics. It's pretty much the same thing because they didn't put much time into developing that game and making it more different than what it was on the PS4. But here's the difference. I paid $60 for my version of my PS4. PS5 is $70.
Why?
There's no difference between the two games.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why?
Outside of systems. But here's the thing, though. Let's go back to us, the consumer, and what we allowed to happen and not happen. And here's the thing. Go back to Madden football.
Yeah.
We could have easily made Madden football way better if we don't buy the games. But the culture is so entrenched in the Madden game and all that stuff, and all the celebrities who play it, all the pro players, everybody, us even, who probably still play. I don't personally play it anymore because I still have a friend who has a PC with an updated roster for ESPN NFL 2K5 that still runs to this day and plays so much better than Madden football. Presentation, everything was way better.
It was better.
Still is. And you go back, there's actually YouTube channels dedicated to showing how much of a piece of crap Madden is compared to ESPN NFL 2K5, which is almost
to this day.
To this day.
Yeah, because I saw a video mentioning about like how much better 2K was compared to Mena, and I was like, yeah, it was. Because my neighbor, shout out my boy D, he had 2K, NFL 2K, and I had Madden. Yeah. And we would compare. I was like, yo, bro, this is way better.
Exactly.
The gameplay felt better. The way how the game looked felt better. Even the graphics back then was way better.
But you know what it is? And I remember back in the day, EA Tiburon was like a team of fans who really love blood and sweat football to the point that it was on a level of 2K. Like you couldn't really tell, but I guess with anything, it's like that level of love and dedication to a game is overtaken by profit and how much money we can milk for these people who play this game. And you know what? It's not about the game anymore. It's about how much money can I get per year. And it's sad because this game was made by people who actually loved the game, and slowly but surely they all left, and now it's run by people who are being burned,
money hungry,
who is money hungry. It's like you said it yourself, who don't give a damn about making the game, a product better, because they know for a fact, so they have that contract, people are gonna buy it. Because unless they have a better competition, which won't happen, because unfortunately Roger Goodell once again renewed their contract, and it sucks because it's like I would think of somebody who wants to make money for the company, for the brand, for the NFL, and for its owners, he will say, you know what? Maybe we should have more competition in the game space. It'll bring more money to our table.
Is that what happened? I feel like I'm jumping here.
Go ahead.
Is that what happened with NBA 2K NBA Live?
You know what it is? No, that didn't happen that way because what happened was...
Because 2K was way better.
It did for a little bit. It did for a little bit,
but
here's the thing, though. EA did try to make an NBA Live game, but it was so horrible that they pulled it from sale.
Okay.
And it's like, if you don't actually go against something like the likes of NBA 2K, you better come correct. Because it had almost a decade of dominance.
Yeah.
And with no competition at all.
Yeah, no.
From anybody.
Nobody. And I don't think the NBA
I don't think there was
exclusive.
No.
No. So anybody can make a basketball game. It has to be on point.
Like, here's the breakdown. EA has a exclusivity deal with football and with soccer, with the FIFA license and some of the football clubs from the UEFA and other clubs and stuff like that, and in MLS.
Shoot, man, Walt would love to hear you say this right now. And that's his lane. Walt is soccer heavy.
Or not, dude. And I used to be a big fan of Winning 11 soccer. Mm-hmm. And as soon as EA bought the exclusivity license for the FIFA and for all the clubs and stuff. Damn, I keep cursing again.
No, it's the only one you did so far.
All right.
Proud of you.
Oh, see? Baby steps.
There you go.
But as soon as they bought the exclusivity deal, Winning 11 wasn't as good as it was. And not because of the quality of the game went down. It's just there's no clubs. No official clubs. No official World Cup. No UEFA Cup. Nothing. And that's what it takes. Like a lot. And it seems cosmetic, but when you look down at it, if you don't have certain things, then you as a soccer head are not going to play the game. Instead of football. I love Tecmo Bowl. But once the rebirth, they have on PS3. But since there's no real football people attached to the game, to the players, or the new football game they did with Joe Montana on the cover from 2K and Dan Marino and Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
All-Star Football 2008.
Yeah. They made
it was a good game, but because they don't have the NFL contract, we put that on the shelf with the quickness. Or Blitz the League. I love Blitz the League.
It was like NBA Jam for like football.
Right? Yeah, but you ever remember the show Playmakers?
Yeah.
And remember that show got canceled because ESPN got the contract with the NFL? That's what happened. And pretty much Playmakers and Blitz came out at the same time, the league. And I remember Lawrence Taylor was on the cover.
Yeah.
And shout out to Lawrence Taylor. I met him one time. Nice guy. I don't care what you say. I still love LT. He's my dude. Well, he damned. I like that dude. All right, but moving on. No, because I met him before one time. Dude was humble, was cool.
I've heard that LT was really cool because my boss from my clubs, he talked about he met LT a couple times.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's like one of the most nicest guys.
Yes, he is. Chill as hell.
So. He
looked out for me when he came to my job as well.
Yeah.
And we had a situation. I'm gonna go into detail, but because I'm gonna get in trouble or fired from my job. But he looked out for me. I was by myself on a Sunday at a job.
Shout out to LT.
So LT, yo, if you're listening, man, yo, I appreciate you. I'm that bouncer that you looked out for. Thank you. Real stuff. But back to the thing. I love that game, the Blitz League, but at the same time, because it was like you can do anything you want. You can even treat your player who got injured with Demerol. The good Demerol. I kid you not. It's like you have an option. You let him sit down, or you give him that Demerol. And like, all right, we get Demerol. We got to win this game, right? And you show the scene like, yo, give him real quick, like boom, 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 like tap the needle and put his arm like.
Did she have that in the game?
Yes, they did. I am not lying to you.
Wow,
dude, it's Blitz the League. You can find that game, dude. Like you thought Playmakers was crazy? Play Blitz the League. I'm telling you,
that's nuts,
dude. It's like, and then. Once again, it goes back to the contract. And I understand there's no way in hell that NFL will allow a game like that will exist with their NFL shield on the cover.
Exactly, no.
It will never happen. And that's why I understand why Roger Goodell did what he did in the beginning to give him the contract, because I guess I get tired of seeing games like the Blitz games and getting tired of all these games who pretty much supposedly cheapen the brand. Yeah. But yet you have all these people publishing books and cards and making clothing with your shield on it. So either way, you're still in a way prostituting yourself to make that dollar. So why focus on gaming then and cut out all these other competition? Just keep one company in and ruin your dollar, your pockets.
Man, I don't want to break it down to that part.
But you know what it is? We'll be here all day talking about that. So
it feels like
Yeah, I mean, because I'm so. I say I'm not an expert, but I'm mad knowledgeable about the whole situation of the whole industry. It's just disgusting to see how things play out.
Question, right?
Yeah.
There was a game that was supposed to come out, Cyberpunk.
Oh boy. And that's another situation.
So does that fall on this? We're gonna go really deep into it. We're probably going deep into it next week. But is that what the same thing that happened when it comes to Cyberpunk in terms of like things not going the right way and et cetera,
dude?
Or was it just that they rushed the game and it was pathetic?
It's a lot of things. And honestly, for those who listen to the show, I actually implore you to. There's a channel on YouTube called Matt McMuscles. Mm-hmm. He has a show called What Happened, WHAHAPPUN, What Happened. Mm-hmm. And it goes into detail on breaking down what happened to certain movies, companies, games, and so forth. And this week's episode that just dropped was about Cyberpunk 2077. And Clifton's version of what I've seen so far, it's CD Projekt the company and not CD Projekt Red who's at fault here, the developer. Okay. It's all the company itself, CD Projekt. And because they pushed the game. Like the game wasn't ready to be put out. They wanted to make their financial quota for the quarter. They pushed the game out that wasn't ready. And here we are. It's a mess. And unless you have a PC or PS5 or Xbox Series 1, there's no reason why you should play that game. Well, actually, I'll add because my friends have it on PS4 Pro. Mm-hmm. And it's manageable. But if you play it on a basic set, PS4 like I did, or a basic set, Xbox Series One, Xbox One, mm-hmm. then guess what's gonna happen?
Hot garbage,
straight up and down.
Because I heard people say they were playing the game. It was like, what is this garbage? What's this crap? It can't go anywhere. There's nothing going. It's freezing. It was bad. And the thing that killed me the most is this: there are people out there who are defending this game, saying, "Oh, it wasn't meant for the PS4." But dude, this game was announced in 2012. Exactly.
This game was announced for the presumption that it's going to be put out on the PS4 for the current system cycle for PS4 and the Xbox Series X, I think. Mm-hmm. And then guess what happened? They knew it was too powerful. You made a ridiculously powerful steroid out PC game work on a system like a PS4 or basically PS4 PC Xbox One. It's not going to work out.
So they didn't dumb it down. That was the problem.
They couldn't dumb it down to work properly. They couldn't. And unfortunately, things went the way it did. And the people who developed the game took all the fire for no reason. It's not their fault. It's the people who, on top, the executives, who should be at fault because they pushed out a game that was not finished. And honestly, it sucks to see this happen because these people who put their entire blood, sweat, and tears into a game are treated like villains. But then again, you have people who still to this day defending this company because, you see no wrong because they see games like The Witcher and Witcher 2, Witcher 3, and those are the greatest things to them since sliced bread. People, the fans. And it's sad because they're so gung-ho and defend it, and you don't see the forest beyond the trees and see what really went wrong, and they'll defend that company to the death. It's the same thing with Madden football. You try to talk crap about Madden football, guess what's going to happen? All the Madden football is going to come out and attack you and like burn your house down type of stuff, mentality. Like pitchforks and torches will come out and come after you. Like, you talking about Madden? You talking about Madden? Yo, shut up, man. You don't know you talking about Madden? Like, dude, I played Madden since the inception. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I watched it grow up from my eyes. So
from cartridge to disc to download.
I stopped playing Madden, I would say 2014 because I felt like it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I stopped in 2012.
I felt it did not go anywhere. I feel like it was the same. Like they would introduce hit stick and then they would have the different modes, but I feel like the game play didn't change. And the controllers might have changed, but nothing really changed about it at all. And then
on top of that, some of the features that you have in 1 year disappear the next year.
Yeah.
And it's just it's not worth the money.
No,
you see, and it's what I keep telling people. Here's a pro tip in life. If you don't like certain things and you want things to change, don't support it. Don't buy it. And you talk with your dollars. If you don't talk with your dollars, the same business is going to play out over and over and over again. And you be the dummy and get pilfered from your pockets with the quickness every year. But honestly, my heart goes out to the developers because those are the first ones who get screwed over the most. And I wish they get unionized soon worldwide, because if anybody needs a union, it's the developers, because they get straight shafted all the time. Meanwhile, douchebags like Kotick gets a $200 million bonus. For what? Why you get a $200 million bonus? You lay off over 1,000 people. Why? How is that success? It's like, this is one joke from the Boondocks, from the Long Do, the Asian dude. Who, in my country, you lose $500 million, they shoot you. In America, they give you $500 million more dollars. I was like, and it's, sorry for the bad Asian accent, but it's true though.
Yeah.
You fell up in this country.
Basically. And
it goes no different in gaming. And it's sad, like, to see these people who are now in freaking therapy, who are apparently almost near on the street because they get shafted because, God forbid I lose my $200 million bonus. Yeah. Daddy needs a new Lambo. Daddy needs a new membership to the golf club. I need a new golf stream.
Hey.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go full on anarchist cookbook in this piece.
Nah, man, look. This is very.
It's frustrating
because people don't realize how much things go into gaming. You would think that it would be a very happy-go-lucky, jolly kind of thing.
No, it's stressful as hell.
But I'm like, no, it feels like it's very intense and very stressed out.
Like, look at
the thing that kind of threw me for a loop. What you said to me, and I was like, really? That it's sad. The marketing people make more money than people who actually make the game.
Yes,
that should have happened. Just because I promote a game doesn't mean that that you should make more money than the guy who actually made the game part of
The street teams should never make more money than the artists.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Let's put it in music sense. The street team should never make more money than the artists.
No, they shouldn't.
The marketing team should never make more money than the artists.
No.
Period. But unfortunately, it be like that sometimes, and it's disgusting. It really is.
Very, very bad.
Once again, my heart goes out to the people, the developers, and you know what it is. Honestly, at this point, you have to get paid from the artists of the day. Go independent, make your own company.
There you go,
and just go that route. Because honestly, with all the options you have, Newgrounds, Good Old Games, Steam, Epic Game Store, PSN, Wii Store, the Xbox, Microsoft Store, you have all these options. The Apple Store, the Google Droid Store, Google Play Store. You have all these outlets to make games, and unless it's quality stuff and not crap, you can make a profit and keep it in house, and don't need to put on disc unless you want to, and go the limited runs game route and put a limited run disc and stuff. But you put it on data and have it download, and you're good money. Like,
amen,
dude, just go that route. Like I'm waiting for right now. There's one game I'm waiting for is retro wrestling. Mm-hmm. It's like basically the sequel to WWE All Stars, the WWE Superstar game, the arcade game from Technos. Mm-hmm. Dude, it's an independent team, a small team making a wrestling game with independent wrestlers. No WWE license, no AEW license, just straight indie wrestlers.
That's what's up.
And it looks amazing. You have supposedly a New Jack in the game. They have like Colt Cabana. They have Jim Morrison. They have I think Legion of Doom. They have.
They went back.
They went back to old school wrestlers and some new school. Warlord. They have a lot. Johnny Dreamer. They have a lot of good wrestlers from back in the day, and independent wrestlers are wrestling right now in that game. And if you look on YouTube, it's coming out soon on the Wii, the Switch Shop. Mm-hmm. It's coming out on the Xbox Marketplace, Microsoft Store, mm-hmm. and PS4 hopefully. And it looks amazing. Like compared to WWE 2K1, 2K1 I think. 2K1?
I actually downloaded that game.
2K20. Oh my God!
The game because it was I think it was like $10.
No, that it's not even worth the money. It's not even worth $10.
They gave me $10 for it, and I downloaded it. So I had my PlayStation.
Dude, you wasted your money.
I missed your question. I'll talk to you about off here. I'm actually off here.
Go ahead. No.
I'm never gonna do it off air.
No. Go ahead.
Off? No. Really off air. I'm gonna do it. It's nothing really bad.
Right.
That's something I'm gonna ask you off here about the PlayStation, but we'll get into that later on.
But here's the thing, though. If you bought WE 2K20, oh my God, my condolences to you.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a long story, and I want to go into it because we have other things to talk about right now. So
it's never about that. I like I said, it's never about. I'll tell you.
No, I know that. Something else. I'll talk about that other thing later. But the fact this thing, you talk about the whole thing about the development and all that stuff and how people get screwed over. Yo, this is the only story I actually like because the people who screwed them over, the developers, they screwed themselves over for the next who knows how many years of the series because they dropped the developer Jxhn who made the game from 2000 since the original SmackDown. Actually, holy crap, it's 20 years. Wow, I'm old. But these people made the game for SmackDown, which SmackDown became SmackDown versus Raw, which after THQ went out of business became WWE 2K12, and so forth. And these people felt the same thing we did about Madden. Like, it got repetitive. There's no advancement. There's no nothing. And the person who runs Jxhn said point blank, listen, we feel like there's no improvement made year by year. We can't make no advancements on the game or the product. And I feel like if we have competition, it could help remedy that and help us push harder and make a more quality product for the game, for SmackDown. Because they were willing to make another wrestling game for another competitor, and they're shopping around, I guess, for Impact Wrestling or AEW or New Japan, who knows. But as soon as they heard that, 2K, like, word, guess what? Dropped as the developer. 3 months out from the game coming out. You dropped the developer of your game for the last God knows how long, 3 months before you released the game.
So that's why when I played it, it was kind of running like,
Dude, I would rather play pro wrestling on Nintendo than play WWE 2K20.
I actually, like I said, I downloaded it and I was like, this game feels weird. I had to download it 2 times over to get it played right.
It glitched out.
It was glitching.
A lot of people's copies glitched the hell out.
Yeah.
And they would get refunded. And if God forbid you go out on the Steam store and you try to play your older version, like 2K18 or 2K17, whatever, guess what? You're tied to that game forever. 2K20. You cannot play your previous version. In order to play your previous version, you have to create a new Steam account and then rebuy the game.
We'll talk about that.
But we'll talk about it later because, dude, it's
like a lot.
It's a crap show.
It's a lot. All right, so my stuff I want to get into is actually involving your cell phone company. Well, not cell phone, your cell phone maker.
Itself.
Apple. So Apple lost a patent infringement case to personalized media company for $308 million.
They make that in a day. They don't care.
Exactly. They have that in the stash. It's
that'd be that in an hour.
$3 for them. They'll pick it pay back. Now, what it was is that the PMC sued them Apple first.
Yeah.
The first time around. And what happened was that Apple won that case.
Yeah.
So PMC appealed.
Yep.
And now they won it. Because I think the first time was held in New York.
Yeah.
The second time was in Texas.
Yep.
So sometimes you gotta understand about lawsuits now.
Different districts, yeah.
There's different districts. And if you ever see, like, some people will have a lawsuit in California, Chicago, Philly, New York, because that district may favor them better than another place.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, when Tom Brady, when he won his case for the inflated balls, and he won it in New York, they were aiming that New York would be on the side of the league.
Yeah.
And when they appealed it, I think they appealed it in Delaware.
Yeah.
That's when Tom Brady's effort, because it costs us money, yada yada yada. So sometimes when you get a lawsuit, it depends where you get it at. Yeah. You gotta be careful. So now, the reason why the PMC has sued him because Apple had infringed on his patent for Fair Play, which was used to distribute of encrypted content from iTunes, Apple Store, and Apple Music applications.
Pretty much music, movie, and TV show delivery service.
Yes. Now, one expert says that Apple owes them $240 million in royalties. Wow. For over the time. Bloomberg reported that the lawsuit was originally filed in 2015, but Apple, like I said, challenged it and won it. So the funny thing about PMC, they're actually not suing Apple only. They've actually been going after Google, Netflix, YouTube is part of Google as well, and other mobile companies for their patents.
They use their streaming platform pretty much, their delivery platform,
So it's funny because, like, when you look at Facebook, how much stuff have they stolen from other different social media services?
A lot.
But they've never been sued.
Or they bought them out.
Yeah, or they bought them out. But they've never been sued by them because
I guess that technology is not, either copywritten or proprietary.
Exactly. So I just thought that was crazy that that Apple's been getting sued so many times. It's ridiculous.
You know what it is to them? You ever saw that episode of The Simpsons when Mr. Burns got caught dumping toxic waste in the park?
Yes.
He went to court and the Hannibal Lecter set up. And the fine was like $3 million.
Yeah.
Get my wallet. It's in my top right pocket.
Yeah.
Dude slapped $3 million on the table like it was nothing to him. That's what's the same thing with Apple. Like $300 million?
No, $308 million.
$308 million? Like,
they don't
whatever.
care. They can make that in a couple months.
Dude, 1 day worth of profit is probably triple that amount of money they lost.
Yeah.
Easily.
So it's nothing but,
on a global scale.
A global scale, yeah. It's nothing but a drop of water in the bucket for them.
Like the only lawsuit I could think that was actually dented their pockets was one in Ireland or Scotland in which they were avoiding taxes and stuff like that. And
yeah.
They hit like $15 billion law.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
I know what the end result of that lawsuit is, but if somebody's coming to you, a country, for $15 billion in taxes,
because see the thing how they largest companies, they avoid taxes by moving they're moving their intellectual properties in certain countries that have a lower tax, rate for them. So they can say, like, if they wanted to save tax from America and go to, I don't know, we'll say Guyana, right?
Yeah.
They'll say that the iPhone's intellectual property is now in the country of Guyana.
Yeah.
And the country of Guyana might have a tax of 1%.
Yeah.
So they'll pay the Guyanese tax and pay the American tax over here. So that's these companies get away with murder.
Yep. Listen, hell, even regular millionaires, people have their ships registered to other places so they don't pay taxes on the ship. I mean, that's what it is. That's just the game the system. If you can afford to game the system, best believe you can game the system. Prime example, like hell, Trump didn't pay taxes at all. He paid taxes to what? What country he paid taxes to? Over $1 million to, or $100,000 to. I forgot what country he paid it for. I think it was China, or it was like Russia. One of those countries.
Hey man,
I'm not sure, but he paid more taxes overseas than
he
paid in America.
Yeah, so
it happens all the time.
So now with PMC, like they have a lot of streaming stuff.
Yeah,
and they've been going after all these companies left and right.
It's their technology in itself, probably the proprietary technology, because there's no other digital delivery service out there that's as competent as PMC. Probably.
No. Yeah, exactly. So it's funny that we said lawsuit because Apple has another lawsuit that's Kev was going to be directing about with Epic Games. So if you know your children, if you have children out there, or you have siblings, or you have cousins, whatever.
Yeah.
You see
grown ass people.
Yeah, even that. You see that there's a game out there that some people playing. There's two.
Yo, actually, here's the thing. Funny story. I seen girls at my job, at my strip club, playing this game while waiting for their customers to come in.
Yeah, no.
I kid you not, on their cell phones. I am not lying to you.
It's either playing Fortnite or PUBG.
That's the two camps.
That's the two camps right now going on.
Well, that and Apex Legends.
Yeah, and that's another one too. Is Apex Legends on cell phones yet or no?
I think it is, but I play on PS4.
Okay.
But I think it is. But dude, that's in the whole spectrum of things. Is it pretty much PUBG, or is it gonna be Fortnite? Yeah. That's it. That's the two camps. It's like MC Hammer or Vanilla Ice. Which one do you ride with?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Epic Games is suing them for promoting their competition Fortnite over PUBG.
No. There's Epic suing Apple for pushing PUBG over more than Fortnite.
Exactly. Because Apple's in bed with PUBG, I assume, right?
Not even that. It's just the fact they're being petty because remember Epic Games is suing Apple.
Yes.
Because here's
break it down.
I'm gonna break it down.
Go ahead, break it down.
Here's the situation, right? Because Apple, if you put things on Apple or on the Google Play Store thing,
yes,
or anything of that nature, you had to kick back Apple or Google a percentage for what you sell for your software or anything of that nature.
Yes.
And Epic Games made Fortnite into a free-to-play game. And they make their money off of monetizing stuff like sneakers, costumes, weapons, and
the mods.
Yeah, the mods, pretty much. They make a killing. Dances, whatever. Thing
that what they call you if your skin is not dressed up? What's the thing they call the people for that? It's a term. Not a noob.
Noob?
No, not noob. It was something. Oh man, I gotta make it back. When we get back from the segment, I'm gonna find out what the name was called. But right. Continue.
But here's what happened, right? With the whole situation with Epic Games and Apple and Google Play, they're getting kickback like from the stuff that they were making in house, like the skins, the guns. Like we're selling, they're taking a percentage off of their, the points. I think the points of the you buy through the Epic Store, like coins and stuff like that, to use for in-game credit to buy the stuff. And it's like, dude, people using their money to buy credit for their character. Why are we paying you money to buy in-game credit? Like that should not be the case. Like you should. And I see where they come from.
All right, now
I see where they come from, because if I'm playing on let's see a good example, right? I'm playing on PSN Call of Duty, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm buying points, like in-game credit with my money, to buy stuff inside the game.
Yeah.
Why should Sony get a cut of that $20 that I'm using to buy credit in order to buy stuff for the game? You're getting money off the back end for the game itself.
Yeah.
So why do you need to get money off of the Oh, actually, you know what? You have another gamer here too, because
I'm gonna get you set up. Matter of fact, we'll take a break. I'm gonna come right back, and I want my brother to explain about the whole PUBG and Fortnite with him, and also the whole skin. Give me 1 second. Don't make fun of me. We're back. I'm gonna have King, because it sounds weird saying King and Key together. Whatever.
It's like low key, king key, donkey.
No, I'm not going there because it's gonna sound like who's sexual kinky. Yeah, I know. So King's here, my
King
brother.
Key. There you go.
Right, King's here. He's here right now. So we were having a discussion before we went on commercial about what do you call players that don't have any skins or mods on Fortnite, PUBG, and what do you say that they were?
Defaults.
Okay, so they're called defaults. So now we know.
I call them cheap ammo foes, man. Let's buy some currency, man.
Step your game up. Somebody little kid or something. I don't know.
Look what the little kid did in one part of the world. He ran up a $20,000 bill for Fortnite.
Really?
Yes.
Little kids will steal parents' credit cards and say, "Well,
it's tied to the account."
You know what's funny?
We're going shopping.
I did that. I think I was probably 17 at the time, and I got my mom's credit card. And I was getting these. I was playing an RPG game, and they would get the orbs.
Yeah.
They're like $2. You get like 20. So I did twice.
And then
no big deal.
2 weeks later,
then they're like, "What's this bill?" I was like, "I don't know." But it was so funny, right? No lie. Yeah, don't laugh at me too. So I got the account through somebody else who gave me the account, right?
Yeah.
They were higher level up. I forgot what game it was.
I'm guessing computer game, right?
It was a computer game.
I'm guessing Dungeon Fighter Online.
I don't know what it was. But it was
a fighting game?
Old. It was a regular RPG.
World of Warcraft?
No.
Oh, shoot.
It was like something like they had a guild and
Guild Wars.
No. I don't know what it's called, bro.
EverQuest?
Bro, it was something in that realm. You're gonna shoot these names. I don't remember what it's called. But I remember where if you get to a certain level, you can be reborn and had 2 of the skill sets. So you could have been an archer and a magician at the same time when you're at a certain level. It was weird.
Sounds man familiar.
But it was a kid. It was a game I played as a kid, growing up. Right. Mm-hmm. I went to lie back in. Tell me why I'm butt naked in my skins and all my orbs are gone. The person, whoever they gave me, they lied back into theirs, and I was like.
You
ran me out.
Like, play the song from Biggie. Yeah. You been robbed.
That's what it was. And I came back, literally. It's me standing there, and all my little orbs is floating around. I was like, I'm done.
Turn all around.
I lied.
You been robbed.
Left that game alone, never looked back since then. So, it's been a very unique time. But back to PUBG and Fortnite. This is the third story I told about my lifestyle. About my life. So back to PUBG and Fortnite.
Go ahead.
So Fortnite
is owned by Epic Games.
Over Epic Games.
And they're in a situation right now with Apple and Google because...
Is both of them or one of them?
Both of them, actually.
Really? Okay.
And here's what happened, because I told you this guy, right, to King Chi. Here's the thing. If I'm buying credits for a game and I'm using those credits for, say, game, why should the people who are hosting the game get a cut from me buying credits?
They shouldn't.
At all. It makes sense, right?
I know you're using my platform for the game, but I don't think you should get that money off of me.
Yeah, for credits.
Yeah, no.
Because using real life money to pay for credits to use for the game.
Yeah, in the game.
Yeah. I was saying, you're going to charge me to hold my game and whatnot, and add-ons and DLC. I understand that. But for everything that's cosmetic, and I'm using in-store credit with my own money, why should Apple and Google get a cut of that? You don't see Sony get a cut from that.
No.
You don't see Microsoft getting a cut from that. Right? And they both, or Nintendo, because all those platforms do have Fortnite playing. And they don't charge, Epic Games, I'll take a piece from their profit for providing credit. That's stupid.
Yeah, no, it's really retarded.
Like you don't see Activision getting charged for every time somebody buys credit from like Sony or Microsoft.
No.
So why should this be different for Apple or Google? But then again, they're the only two handheld game in America, and main part of the world actually.
Yeah. The
main game in town. And I understand that you think you can get away with it, and I honestly, there's no good guys here at all. All corporations, they all suck say. But if you want to find someone, I can say ass, right?
I'm gonna put it out anyway. Whatever.
Damn, come on, man. Fine. I'll say but. All right.
Well, no, you can leave it in there. I'm because the reason why I kind of kept the curse words out because I have friends.
Yeah.
Who actually listen to it during the work or whatever, and their children are there. Yikes. So I want to just live with the play.
To the family members,
to
those parents, I am so sorry in advance.
It's all right.
My filter is non-existent. I'll keep it 100% puro, but I'll try to be more consistent.
You're doing fine.
I'm better than the last episode. I'll tell you right now. I was cursing the storm. I ain't gonna lie, but
it took me so long to edit.
Oh, damn, I'm sorry.
It's all right,
so no more extra work for this guy.
You good? But you work for me, man. We all here. It's a team effort, man. Cooperation.
And back to the situation.
Yeah.
So like I said, I understand if you got one good guy in this situation, it'll be Epic Games because it's like even though they're all corporations, they all suck. The only good I see in this situation is Epic because they're right. I should not be charged for credits that people are buying for my game and give you a cut of that money. Because here's the thing: Apple and Google takes out 30% from what you have in your store.
Ah,
a lot of people don't know that. And
so let me get this straight.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna try to break it down for the layman person right here. Right.
Go ahead.
In these games, you can buy mods, you can buy skins, you can buy et cetera, right?
With in-game credit.
Yeah. So Apple's taking money for people buying the coins, buying the credit in the game.
Yes.
That's BS. That's nonsense. They shouldn't do that.
At all. It makes no sense to me.
Because if I'm buying game credit to exchange, I'm already purchasing the stuff through the game, and you can cut it at what more do you want?
Like you're getting 30%?
Yeah, you're already digging more, so you want 35% now? Well, come on, you guys. Apple and Google don't do that.
You didn't vet the game. Like, understand.
Yeah, no.
You give me a platform which can host my game, and I'll give you a percentage, the 30% of. And the game is free too.
Exactly.
So like, what's 30% of nothing? You're probably gonna pay for hosting, probably more not gonna pay for hosting the game.
Yeah.
And that's it. But they want more because since it's a free to play game, that 30% you're supposed to get is pretty much non-existent. Probably more than likely, right? So I'm guessing they want to find the recoup for that loss because if we're not getting 30% of nothing, all we're getting paid is for hosting the game, which probably a couple of millions, but nothing significant. Then they want more money. It's greed.
You're making all those that's money off those apps. Like, what more do you want? Because like, for example, right? So like,
dude,
there's a game that I play on my phone. My brother knows it.
Go ahead.
It's called not Clash of Clans.
Clash
Royale.
Yeah.
It's a card. It's like almost like a puzzle game.
Yeah.
You place cards down, whatever. Now, the reason why I was going to go against you early on about saying I wanted to go against you about saying like, okay, if you're on my platform, I'm hosting all the stuff. You should give me a cut out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But then when you broke it down, saying that, people are buying credit. Wait, hold on, time out. That's ridiculous. Because in the game, I use Google awards.
Yeah.
For credits.
Yeah.
And I can change that into coins, into gems in the game.
Yeah.
To get, chests, whatever. So if I'm using that money, there should be no reason why Apple and Google should be digging into that. No, come on.
It's greed. At the end of the day, it's greed. Because you know what it is? And you ask the question, like, how much money do you need? Listen, as a person with a full plate, do you want more food? Because, and then you're fat, they're gluttonous, whatever. They always want more food.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, there's no end to that money train to them in their eye.
No.
And they're going to find a way to get more money. It's going to happen. And now they're in court. And they've been in court for quite some time, actually, for about a year, some change, about 2 years. Epic and the Apple Store and the Google Store, and I think it's at a stalemate right now because nothing really a significant change occurred outside of the fact that if you want to get the game on your phone, like on the Apple iPhone or the Google phone, you had to go directly to the Epic website and download it from their website directly.
Oh, so they don't have it in the Play Store?
No Play Store, no Apple App Store at all, existence at all.
Wow.
Gone.
I thought there was an app. I thought it was an app. What happened?
No, they pull it off. From a while ago, actually.
On both?
On both, yes.
Because they're suing them.
I think it may have returned to the Google Play Store. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. I know. It did? It did?
I think it did because originally I think they did have it out for if you got a Galaxy Note 9.
Yeah.
Back then, you could get the game for free for the.
Cause that was tied. That's a tied in a promotion. Yeah.
Yeah, the promotion they gave it out. So you got a Galaxy Note 10. You get the game itself, which rated free.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to be meant for the Galaxy Note 9, plus a free skin to come with it.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that promotion. But isn't like the Galaxy Store different from the Google Play Store, or that's still in house?
Galaxy Store. It's still in house.
Oh wow!
So I have a Note 9 myself.
Oh wow!
And that's like because there's some apps on the Galaxy Play Store, the Galaxy Store, they don't have in the Google Play Store, and it was very weird.
So it's kind of
like Galaxy have their own store.
So it's kind of like a mix between the Apple Store and the Play Store.
Yeah, it's basically Samsung's own like app store,
proprietary store. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So it's like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's very unique because I'm like,
Because you know what it is? Samsung wants to copy that same setup as Google did. You know what I mean? That's what it is. They want that Apple money. They want that Apple prestige. And here's the thing: the killer thing is this. The funny part is this: the iPhone and the Galaxy phone are made with the same parts that are in both phones.
I know.
If you didn't know that by now, I'm gonna question your tech savvy. But
it's funny.
Yeah.
This is how I figured out that it's all one thing.
Yeah.
I took apart my homeboy's MacBook.
Yeah.
He has a 2013.
The SSD thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's proprietary one.
Yeah.
If you read it, it says Samsung. Yeah. Samsung makes the hard drives for Apple.
Yep. A lot of people don't know that. Unless you really know your technical stuff. Yeah.
So even for example, the cameras on the iPhones, Apple's to make it.
No, it's Samsung, I think, as well. Yeah.
So
that 4K that you're pushing on your iPhone 11, you can thank Samsung for that.
So people don't know that. It's just that they designed it, so they made it how they wanted to make into their stuff.
Yep. And that's why you see them on a regular basis suing the crap out of each other to the point that they got to the point of being petty and paying $1 million in pennies.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
That was funny. Can you imagine you
King Petty?
Beep, beep.
What's this?
What's this?
Your settlement.
The settlement. Huh? I take that right to the bank. I'm not counting that. F that.
Bet he died from copper poisoning.
It's funny. I actually wanted to do that to somebody who gave me a fine. I really wanted to pay.
I did that one time to the Village of Nyack.
Yeah.
For paying up for giving me a ticket. I work at his place till 6 a.m. You give me a ticket for parking. Bet. Guess what? $100. It was like a $75 ticket. I give him $75 in pennies.
There you go.
Run tell that.
You counted.
No, you know what? I should have been a complete.
Did you dump it or did you have it already rolled up?
I already have it rolled up. And that's why I messed up. That's why I messed up. I would be extra petty.
I would have emptied that bucket. Here you go.
Now I want to be extra petty. I want to be super petty, but you know what? These people run a bar on Nike, and they got enough head as it is. So I won't go that route. I don't care.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna do
I
that.
want to be super petty.
Next ticket I give somebody, I'm gonna pay in pennies.
Listen, straight up and down, I'm all Tom Petty, Petty Tendergrass,
and I'm not
Petty
counting
all day.
I'm like, it's here. You count it.
Wild Thorn Petty. I'm all petty every day when I do petty.
Oh, sir, we can't. It's right there.
We're going to pay, right?
1,000, whatever the amount is, it's right there.
Now, where's my receipt?
I want a receipt. Count it. I'm sorry to do this to you, my lady, but you can count it. Oh, my guy, you're counting it.
I'll watch you. I got nowhere to go. I'll wait.
And if you're like, oh, you're a couple dollars short, I got more pennies. Be right back.
Hit my car real quick. It'll be through the seats. I got you. Hold on.
Some home.
I got you, my guy.
Because, yo, are you kidding me?
Dude, I get the tickets for the dumbest things and when I used to work at Nyack, man.
I couldn't park down there. That's one thing I hate about Nyack. The parking sucks.
And they did it on purpose because they want to keep people out of the town.
And it got worse because they're building that thing on the strip over there. I think things are for RCC.
What?
They're building like a cafe, a chef, a culinary depot down there in RCC. Somewhere around there.
Are you serious? In Nike?
Yeah, they're building that down there.
In the Helen Hayes Theater.
Somewhere either in the Helen Hayes or around the corner, not straight down. No, when you go down Nike and you gotta make, oh my God, I forgot the street's called. It's just before you get to the pier.
Oh, all right.
The bottom. They're supposed to build like something, an RCC annex over there.
Cooking annex.
For culinary. Something, I don't know.
Like a culinary institute.
Yeah, something over there for RCC.
Oh, boy.
So.
I'm not so mad.
You would like it.
I'm not so mad.
You like it?
No, I'm all for it, but at the same time, Nike of all places, you couldn't do this Safaree?
Hey, man, look. What can I say?
Like, people buying property left and right in this piece. I think you have more than enough money buying all that freaking tuition fees and all that stuff. You can build an additional annex on the land that you actually own, the state owns, but screw me for pointing that out.
Hey, man, look, man. They want to expand and go to Nyack.
I know why they want to do it for Nyack, because you know what it is? They want to do their own version of Hell's Kitchen in Nyack, man, with the students.
Let them have it.
Like, I'll be kind of dope, actually, to put the students through hell. Like, this is your future. Go to New York City. This is your future coming up. Get ready. I want a filet mignon with caviar on the side. Who does that? Make it happen. like if you can do the most absurd-ish duck l'orange with truffle sauce. Like, what the hell? Who puts that together? Make it happen.
I don't know. That's
F.
your business. That's your business. Hey, we're going to take a break and come right back.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. That was my fault. You cut off a little early.
Back to the story.
Yes.
So, fast forward a couple of years, and, Apple is not beneath being petty as hell because now instead of promoting Fortnite like everybody else would, they kicked out of the store, first thing first, and now they're pushing PUBG, Players Unknown Battlegrounds, which was a game that pretty much helped create Fortnite. Mm-hmm. And without PUBG, there wouldn't be a Fortnite. Let's keep it 100. And Epic Games feels some way because it's like, why are you promoting this game for? And now they're going to be Epic sees them as why you're promoting the competition, but give us no place in your store. Mm-hmm. Now I realize that you're still in the lawsuit with Apple, and I understand why Apple did what he did. Yeah, it's petty as hell. But at the same time, you're entrenched in a lawsuit with me. So why should I promote your game if you're suing me? Mm. And now Epic Games is suing Apple for promoting PUBG over them. Mm. What I think is the most asinine lawsuit.
It's like it goes back to greed.
No,
it all goes back to greed.
There's no good guys in this story really at all. None. It's about money. That's all it is. Because it's not about the consumer. It's not about the content creator. Because hell, even the content creators who pretty much are the inspirations for the dances and all that stuff, they don't get a single dime. Carlton Alfonso Ribeiro tried to sue.
That's what I'm about to bring up.
Fortnite for stealing the Carlton dance.
Yeah,
but he did. That actually happened. And unfortunately, according to the copyright office, the patent office, you can't copyright a dance.
Really?
Oh, like, are you effing for real?
All those dances that's on Fortnite
they're making money off of. They're getting all the proceeds from those dances, and the people who created those dances are not getting a single dime.
Because I remember that a couple of those dancers that from like TikTok videos, et cetera, did sue them.
Yeah, and it got dropped. Oh wow! Because it got dropped because unfortunately, according to the patent office, you can't copyright or patent a dance. Mm. Which I think is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life.
You know what?
You could copyright.
I agree with them with that
Here's
one.
The thing, though. You could copyright art or artwork. You could copyright a design. Like, hell, the guy who sued the people from the movie, the Hangover 2. The guy sued the tattoo artist for my Texan tattoo.
Yeah.
Because that design was copyrighted. He sued the company to the point. He tried to sue Warner Brothers to the point that they want to pull the movie from the theater. Mm. And they sell out of court. I don't know what's the amount because it never was brought out to public, but
probably NDA had a sign.
Yeah, as well, of course. But at the same time, it's like, I understand that, dude. Like, you made a design that is on the most famous boxer of our generation.
True.
And you're gonna use it for $3.99 without me getting a royalty for my design.
But it's on his body.
But you know what it is? It's still his design, though. At the end of the day, art is art.
That's weird.
But then again, it goes back to dance. Like, why is not dance considered art?
Yeah, you're touching some gray areas. This is very, because like, if I get your art tatted on me, you don't own it anymore.
but it still is your design.
I know it's your design, but you don't own it. So if I'm in a commercial and it's being shown, I shouldn't give you a cut from that. I don't know.
Like I hear you because now it's a whole.
It's to me getting out of ridiculous with that one.
I hear you because now we're in a different realm now because there's this NJFT art, NJFT and FT art. I think that's what it is, NFT art, in which you get art that's pretty much on digital platform that costs no carbon footprint, and these artworks are going for an absurd amount of money. This thing just came out.
Millions. Since you want to dive in NFT, I can pull this article.
And it's the same thing. It's like, why does this cost more than the actual artwork? But I think, you know what it is? It's like it goes back to the dancing. Like, dance should be considered art. Like, freaking Michael Jackson didn't create a moonwalk. A pop-up locker from California created a moonwalk. He should get the royalties for the moonwalk from Fortnite. But ain't gonna happen. What's the name? Shabadoo from Breakin'. He did a couple of dance moves that are in the game. God rest his soul, may he rest in peace. He didn't get a dime for that.
That's messed up.
You know what I mean? The guy who does that thing, that thing from the video, that step, that moving on limbs and stuff like that. He didn't get a dime.
Marlon Webb
from not for Fortnite. Did he get a sponsorship though? I think he got a sponsorship, but he got a sponsorship from the game. But he didn't get paid for the dance move though.
Yeah, because I think he created because he was clowning around with it, and then people liked it, and they took it in.
Yeah, but he didn't get paid for the dance. He got paid. He got on the back end. He got paid for something, a sponsorship.
You know, I do want to know though.
Yeah.
How the heck did they get ownership of Kratos? Because Kratos is the side of Fortnite as a skin. Skinning with the axe. There's order.
Probably went a partnership together
with Sony. Yeah, because
Sony.
Say that with John Wick.
But it's still there's a really good high end character.
Yeah,
I hate that they probably paid a good money for that.
Like my brother.
Sponsor content. They see it with Spider-Man. Spider-Man's in Fortnite.
Yeah,
but it's
Radiant's and I think Mortal Kombat characters are in Fortnite.
Yeah, but
so you paid. So basically,
hell,
I'm certain that for every person they spent on those skins, they're kicking it back to whoever owns the IP for it. Yeah.
Sadie, what's his name? Jordan brand had Jordan's limited edition. These aren't even, and they made the actual sneakers. These are so limited that you probably had to work for the company itself to get a pair. You made a special pair of Jordans that are in game in Fortnite, and if you got one of these pairs, you are sitting on a couple of $1,000s.
They made a Fortnite pair of Jordans,
special edition pair of Jordans. Is that game? I think it was NFL and NBA 2K game as well.
Wow.
Special edition limited run
in the
Jordan.
Game itself or just
both in game and real life.
Wow. Okay. So I guess if you bought the sneak, you got the code for it, I assume.
I think they did a raffle. I think for both of them. I think, and if you get them,
keep
it, and sit on those suckers until the value goes up to 5 digits, my people.
It's gonna hit there.
It's gonna happen quick. Cause listen, saying they have the Eminem 3M sneakers, those are over $20,000.
What?
For Jordan 4 Eminem 3M with the 3M technology stuff, with the water resistant, steam resistant stuff. Dude, it's go on StockX right now. Look at the price. It's 5 figures.
Are they the same price as the Marty McFly sneakers or?
Marty McFly's is really climbing up in value. They're up there, but not 5 digits up there yet.
Okay.
Like in the 20,000s.
Damn.
It's yes,
all for
that's their
sneakers.
And the thing is these M&Ms are for friends and family. So if you get one of those, and I guess you flip them, that's a entry level Acura right there.
I wouldn't even flip it. I'll keep it.
Exactly. I would kept them. I would never wear them.
If you talk about things to keep, I think somewhere in my closet up there in my room, I gotta look into it. I actually remember when Topps should have player cards.
Yeah.
I have the Derrick Jxhn and A-Rod's, I guess, profile card before they went to the pros.
Ooh.
In a box.
Dude. Those are worth thousands of dollars. No BS. Those are worth a lot of money.
I'll check it out and see.
But you probably
I hope they're in good condition though.
Yeah, no, they're in the box. They've just been sitting in a box all grumped up. I've never, no, it's not, it's probably dust on it, but it's crazy.
All right, then you should be good then. Yeah. You get them graded from a company, but other than that, you should be good.
I have a couple of baseball cards up there. that I kept over the years. That from like the 90s that never
saw the light of day from into the 90s.
No.
Wow. That's like maybe comic books, but I don't want to go into that right now.
I have a couple comic books in there too.
Damn. We need to talk after this show. But moving on.
But
honestly, this whole thing I said is no good guys at all.
No.
In the Epic.
It's all about greed.
It's all about greed in this. And honestly, I think the only good guy, if you consider that, is PUBG, because PUBG didn't do half the crazy stuff that Epic Games did with Fortnite. They didn't monetize the crap out of it.
So
to that degree.
Who owns PUBG?
I think it's Microsoft now.
Microsoft makes sense.
I think Microsoft bought them out. You can still play it in other systems, but Microsoft bought them out. I think they bought them out and they bought out Minecraft.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, no, they definitely own Minecraft. They definitely own.
They bought Minecraft out?
Yeah.
They never should have sold it.
For billions. That guy lived somewhere in a house that was bigger than Jay-Z and Beyonce's house.
I would have sold it.
In California, Los
I would have
Angeles.
sold it. If I made that game, I would have sold it.
Have you seen Mojang's house in freaking in LA? It came with a multi-million-dollar candy bar and two Lamborghinis or Ferraris inside. It was Ferraris, right? Inside the house. The house is something out of freaking GTA 5 Online. I am not lying to you. Go online, look it up. It's like, you exist.
I hear you, but don't think like I'm all about ownership.
But you know what it is? I think with him, he sold it, but I probably he still get a percentage. Of
Okay,
profit.
good. All right, if he gets percentage
I'll
back,
be smart enough, because I guarantee you the taxes for that house in LA and prime real estate is
where he's at. Woo! And then the land he has on that,
millions a year. You better have enough money for taxes for that house.
Better. Man,
that's crazy though, man. For real.
So Microsoft owns Minecraft.
Double check though for PUBG. Let me double check real quick, but I think so. Let me pull it up right now, though. 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, so I thought Microsoft bought them out. Oh, my bad. So sorry, guys. I know they bought out Minecraft. I'm not for a fact that Microsoft owns Minecraft.
But it says 10 cent acquired a 10% stake in Blue House, becoming the second largest shareholder.
Who?
10 cent.
Oh wow.
They got a 10%
stake in the company.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know who are they.
Tencent. It sounds familiar.
It sounds really.
Tencent. It sounds mad. And I know they make other mobile games, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds mad familiar though. Crap. It sounds mad familiar. Tencent. I know they made a lot of like multiplayer games.
Oh, I see they do. They do have. They're still part of PUBG, but they have League of Legends, Area of Valor, Honor of Kings, Call of Duty Mobile. Yep. Call of Duty Mobile. That definitely. Right off that
yeah, I knew it sounds mad familiar.
Yeah, they own like.
So it's all a bunch of partnerships.
Well, they big mobile games pretty much.
Call of Duty Online. Yeah, they own a good amount of games.
Wait, who owns Call of Duty? You said Activision, right?
Yeah. But they probably license. They probably let them make their mobile game though.
Okay.
That mobile game's actually pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even like mobile games like that, but Call of Duty Mobile is actually a decent game.
No, I played it. I stopped playing it, but I used to play it. It's a pretty fun game.
Okay.
I'm surprised. Like Tencent, damn.
Actually, no, I've never seen it. Because if I remember, we set the game up, you always see like the little. It's like a simple T and C put together.
Yeah.
And then it's like surrounded by a circle. I think I've seen it before now. That we talk about.
Makes sense now. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but moving on. What's our next subject right now?
Oh, we're gonna go to the sneaker culture now.
No.
So we're gonna pull this back up. It's like a follow up because SETI last time was talking about.
Today actually.
Today. And last week you was talking about the
Georgetown 3.
Georgetown 3s that about he wanted to buy a pair, right?
Yeah.
So can you tell the listeners?
So here's
we're actually shut our mic off and we'll let you rant for a couple minutes. As long as you don't curse, I don't care. Go ahead, no, you can talk.
I'm gonna try my hardest.
I'm gonna sit back and watch.
God help me. I'm gonna laugh. Go ahead. You might find no information. Hold up.
No, I saw. You're right about Microsoft. Microsoft does own. They do acquire Mojang. Yeah. For $2.5 billion in 2014, they owned it.
Yep.
And person left the company after the acquisition was complete.
Acquisition. Yep.
They left the company. So once Microsoft did buy Mojang, Precision left the company like, nah, we're not teaming up with this guy. Basically, they did.
Cause you know what it is? Unfortunately, with Microsoft, certain companies they don't tend to flourish like they used to, like Rare Games. Prime example. Yeah, and for those who don't know, Rare Games, I know I'm going to get to the game situation, but I'm going to do it real quick.
It's all right.
Rare Games were the people who made Rad Racer, Battletoads, Donkey Kong Country.
Really?
GoldenEye.
They made GoldenEye?
GoldenEye, yes.
What? That
Jennifer's Gemini, Perfect Dark.
It feels like we're coming back to the. Wow, that's his house.
Told you.
Why? He like Tony Stark's.
Told you.
Damn.
I told you. I wasn't lying. I was not lying. That house is bigger than Jay-Z and Beyonce's house. They live in the same area.
You see the little lake he got back there? Oh,
dude.
My goodness gracious.
If I could fish in that lake.
I bet
Jesus.
I'm told you, man, the house is bigger than the one that Jay-Z and Beyonce wanted to buy that house. He outbid them.
What?
Yes.
His house is like from Tony Stark.
Guess how much the house costs? I'm guessing that house is like at least
I looked at the house. I don't know much about that.
Scare the people right now. Scare them.
I'm
Look deeper.
Those are like freaking we call it Powerball numbers right there.
Dude, that's like that's half your winnings gone.
Yeah.
To my house.
Forget half your winnings.
I'm guessing. I'm thinking a ballpark price for that house. I'm looking at least between $25 and $45 million. Easy.
They
didn't list it.
Yeah, I don't think they list it. They're probably not trying,
We'll find out next week.
All right, I'm gonna find out, but I'm guessing that's my ballpark price for that house.
Yeah.
That house is like beyond ridiculously big. It has a multi-million-dollar candy bar. It has a freaking Ferrari inside the house in the living room.
What?
Yes, that's on the inside house. I'm like, get the hell out of here.
They got a Ferrari sitting in the living room?
A Ferrari, yes.
Just sitting there like
You can take it out. You can take it out. You can take it out, of course, but it comes with the house.
See, who's flexing right there? You're like, oh, yeah, I know. I
can drive it, but this is gonna be a centerpiece for our dining room table.
Wow.
That's ultimate flexing. You know what?
That's when you get too much
you eat on a mahogany table. I eat on top of a Ferrari. What? That's super flexing. That's flexing on the elitist level, like Rothschild level flexing. But I digress.
But back to
the sad story of how I caved in.
I don't consider it a sad story.
It's gonna be a funny story.
It's more like a funny story because you said that you wasn't gonna go crazy.
I'm gonna try my hardest.
I'm gonna pull the clip back up and put it right here.
Hey, we don't play it on camera.
We're gonna play it right here.
And prime example right now, like the Georgetown 3s are coming in 2 weeks. I'm gonna get a pair. I'm getting a pair. But if I don't get it and I do the real time, I'm like, oh, I'll move on to the next one.
We're back. Go ahead.
All right. So here comes the sad story of how I caved in and, at the mercy of the resellers and got my sneakers just today.
Mm-hmm.
All right. First things first, it was last week. I called Foot Locker and I called Champ Sports.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, usually because of COVID and all that stuff, and I understand they want to do first come first serve situation when it comes to sneakers.
Mm-hmm. So
releases, and they decided, you know what, let's just do a raffle online.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, when it comes to raffles through the apps, there's people who cheat the system to make sure you lose the raffle all the time. You can have bots and scripts.
Of course.
Again?
Of course.
Of course.
Hey, see, you left my pain right now. See, I'm hurting my feelings right now, man.
No, I'm not laughing at you.
See, I'm gonna do like a sweet tribute to you right now, man.
I know you do, but I'm laughing because I'm like, how they have bots and raffles?
Same way they have bots on Instacart.
Exactly.
That is true. And my blood pressure jumped up right now because I can talk about bots and Instacart for about a half an hour. But go ahead.
All right, but let's continue. I called them, the stores. I called DTLR. I went to the store on Tuesday to get a raffle ticket. Unfortunately, I lost the raffle at DTLR. So I was left at the mercy of two stores, Foot Locker and Champ Sports. I dropped another 7,000 points and flex points to get a heads up on the raffle.
What?
Yes.
So wait, you got points so they can let you know when the raffle's coming?
No, you can get the raffle in for free, but you get a head start. You do up to 4 head starts per raffle, I think 3 to 4, and it costs points. Unfortunately, so,
I remember you talking about your points, how hard you earned them.
Dude, I took well over $1,000 in stuff to get over 30,000 points, like 40,000 points.
Is this lifetime or just over a couple of
lifetime?
Months? Okay, all right. Woo.
And I can drop $1,000 for stickers in 1 year. Yeah, you damn mind.
I was just making sure.
Dude, I can't hit that much on sneakers like that, man. I wish I could. I was that special, but I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
But where what happened was this, right? I ran through 30,000 points. I'm down to 14,000 points left. Because the last time I spent my 14,000 points was on the Jordan 11 Jubilee raffle.
Mm-hmm.
Lost both of them.
Wow.
I dropped 3,500 points on the Foot Locker one.
Mm-hmm.
And I dropped 3,500 on the we call it on the Ken Sports one.
Mm-hmm.
Lost 7,000 points right there.
Whoa.
Dropped another 3,500 points each on those two apps for another sneaker release for a pair of Jordan 3s. Lost that one too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm down to 7,000 points left out of 30,000. I burned through them before on the stuff. And raffles and all that stuff in the app.
Mm-hmm.
7,000 points. Guess what I did? Lose the last 7,000 points at this raffle.
So you have no points left over?
0.
You spent a lifetime getting your points, 30,000 points, and then
Yes.
it's 0?
3 years. And it's gone. I'm back to 0, man. Like it's like a kick in the it's like a kick in the jewels right there, man. Like it hurts to see this. Like, he's laughing. I want to cry right now, man. It's like drop your ice cream on the floor on a hot summer day, and all you have to do is sit there and watch it melt in the asphalt.
For what? Why would you keep going?
And your brother is gonna be laughing his ass off in this shit.
No, but I'm saying, like, why would you keep going?
I'm an idiot.
You
All
should
right?
be like, it's not for me.
Dude, I was so tight that I wrote a post about it on Facebook and Instagram. He can tell you, he's seen it too. That I'm so effing done with his effing Foot Locker effing transports. I'm effing leaving. I know some of these mother effers ever again. F this shit. I was so tight. I was so pissed. And people were laughing at over 20 to 30 heads, laughing so hard. I want to go to their house and whoop their butts. I was so heated. Yo.
I would have gave up though. I would have
No, I'm an idiot though. I'm an idiot. I want these sneakers so bad, and I was like, come hell or high water, I'm getting sneakers. And unfortunately, I didn't get them sneakers.
Yeah, because you lost the raffle.
I went this morning, went to the Nike app, put my credit card information in on the app already, and all that stuff, ready to go to buy these sneakers. Not even 5 minutes into release of sneakers, gone, sold out.
Stupid bots.
Like, dude. I had everything ready to go. My PayPal, everything. I was using my VPN to make sure I was on the top speed of my phone.
Oh, your
with the Wi-Fi.
Oh,
yeah,
boy, you was on it.
I was on it, dude. I dropped $100 on my VPN.
Woo!
For the best VPN, and that's one of the top ones.
We're not getting endorsed, so I'm gonna black that name out.
Sorry. Rephrase.
You good?
It.
No, you can keep it out. I'm gonna bleep.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna tell who the VPN is till I get checked.
I had the best VPN you could buy for consumer. $100 a year, and I still lost. Went to my last ditch effort, Snipes USA, which is a store in the Bronx that sells sneakers as well. And I was online. I was like, ready to go. I saw the sneaker, size 13. I was like, yo, buy it now. Clicked it, buy it. Yo, waited in line. 1 second later, sold out.
PS5 right there.
Dude, I wanted to spike my cell phone so bad.
PS5 right there.
Dude, you ever saw how Crazy was pissed in God of War? That was me. I'm ready to kick down the doors. I'm ready to go postal this mother sucker. Like, I was ready to go postal.
Yo, I feel your pain, bro.
Yo, I'm like, what is going on? What is this mother sucker? I'm like, what is going? Oh no, I was going by Michael Blackson in his house. Like, I was so mad.
Dude, I get it. I get it. But you really want something and it's just not attainable.
Dude, and
these damn bots getting away.
And I came.
That's how I felt when I was trying to get my PlayStation 5. And
Dude,
I'm sitting online.
That's still going on today. Dude, Amazon had over 45,000 PS5s at the go Thursday. Guess what happened in less than an hour?
Sold?
Yeah, gone.
In less than an hour?
Less than an hour.
Did you have a wait line when you went on it to get it or no?
No, just you had buy now. You do it Amazon Prime.
Until you get it.
Yeah. Dude, unfortunately, because of COVID and all that stuff, and since we had no in-store purchase, in-store launches, all that stuff anymore, unfortunately, bots have ruined everything for everybody.
Yeah, man.
And it's been like this since 2003. And it now went from sneakers to high fashion to game consoles to even now Instacart and even freaking, dude, I got freaking screwed over by Uber Eats. Somebody ordered food on Uber Eats. I don't use Uber Eats. I use DoorDash. Somewhere in Saskatchewan, Canada. How? I don't use your platform. I only use DoorDash only. How the hell do you get an Uber Eats account in Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Canada? How, Sway? How? Please, somebody tell me this.
I don't know what's over Canada because they got me for something, but it never came out of my account.
Dude, I lost $50 and I tried to get a refund. I tried to talk to Uber Eats.
Uber Eats?
Yes, for Thai food. I only eat Thai food. What type of shiggity is this, man? Like, yo, I don't even eat Thai food, and I'm paying for Thai food. So I hope you get the worst indigestion or that food in Saskatchewan.
The money?
Or get the worst diarrhea in the world. No, didn't even refund the money. I lost $50.
You didn't go to the bank?
Oh no, I couldn't do it. It's tied to my PayPal account. I had to change everything on my PayPal account. And here's the thing. Here's the kicker. Like, oh, we need your information for your account.
Isn't PayPal linked to your debit, credit cards, whatever?
Yeah.
So why don't you just tell them to get it back for that?
I did. I tried to dispute it. They wouldn't give me back my money.
That's BS.
Like, dude, I live in New York. I'm a U.S. citizen. Explain to me how I'm going to spend money thousands of miles away in Saskatchewan.
Well,
dealing with these freaking people on Twitter and trying to deal with PayPal, like, it was a losing battle. Because they weren't trying to hear it. Even when you're in the right, they ain't trying to hear it.
You're right with that. Because I remember when I think I had hacked. Someone hacked my PayPal. Yeah. And spent like $20 on an airplane ticket. I was like, yo, I'm not even around there. Yeah. And they're like, oh, we're gonna. I said, no, you're gonna get my money back. Yeah. I went right to Chase.
Cancel it.
Chase did me a solid. So.
Yeah, you're lucky. Yeah. Me, I have a credit union account, and they're gonna do spend for me. You know that. Now I opened a Capital One account, and now my credit card, my debit card is for my what do you call it? My PayPal is tied to my Capital One account. Because at least I know they're going to fight for me. Yeah. When I lose money. Because, dude, I was tight.
I'll be tight, too.
I don't eat Thai food. Nothing against Thai food. Cause I never had it before in my life. Straight up and down. But it's like,
Thai food's good.
I always want to try it. But
really? I'm going to take you someplace in Pearl River. Really good spot.
Chocho-san?
Yeah.
I've been there before. Not bad.
Yeah, that's Thai food.
I thought it was Japanese food. Chocho-san.
No, it's Thai.
Wow, I gotta try that out then. All right, cool. One of these days. Yeah. But because the only most foreign thing I did was Korean barbecue in the city.
I haven't done that yet.
Let's Meet barbecue, dude. Hour ain't all you can eat. $30.
What?
In the city. We're going there.
Yeah, we out.
We'll be housing the place. Yeah. But that's another story. But yo, back to sneakers, right? Unfortunately, I tried all these websites: Jimmy Jazz, DTLR.
Nobody had
them. Gone. Less than an hour. Gone. Because of the botched scripts and everything.
Size 13 is a rare shoe, so who the hell's buying like 20 size 13s?
Nobody really rock size 13s.
Exactly.
Like, blew my mind. Like, yo, like, I would say a size 8, size 9, size 10, 11, 12. Normal human sizes, not size 13 and up. Dude, I found a size 20 before I find a size 13. Like, yo. You think I'm lying? Go online right now. Go to Jordan 3 touchdown. I guarantee you, one more time I have a size 20. Just to throw more salt in the wound. Yo, I mean, I'm gonna say this too.
I'm looking at it right now.
And that went out too, right? The A word I just did again.
That's okay. You let it rock.
That's one. That's only one. We did one curse word. We're making improvements, kids. We're making improvements.
I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
People, I am so sorry, man. I'm trying real hard. I'm like freaking like, it's like trying to censor freaking Andrew Dice Clay. It's baby steps. We're trying, all right? All right, we're trying real hard. Whew, I'm trying so hard not to curse, man. But it's like, this whole experience is so frustrating. And unfortunately, I caved in. I went to eBay. I bought a pair. It was $239. Retail is $190.
I'm looking at it right now.
And
size.
Look up size 20.
I pulled it up. They didn't have. Let me see what.
So size 13. Look up for size 13.
Size 13. They have on GOAT for $283. StockX $275. Size 14. JD Sports $190.
They actually have a size 14 for retail.
I don't know.
Wow. See, it's like a cruel joke from God himself, because it's like, yo, you can find a size 14 for retail, but you can't find a size 13. I was like, you know what? I caved in, dude. I put up all my money that I had left in my account, like for my sneaker spending account, which is like $300 left in my spending account for the week. Not for my,
I know you have a separate account. For fun.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna blow it away, and then so you know what, screw it, because now I gotta be more careful now because I have a car note, and that's gonna eat most of my paycheck for my job, so you know how that goes. So here's the thing, I was like, screw it, I'm gonna cave into the resellers, and I found a decent price one because with tax and everything, I get in it for $265 from eBay, and on top of that, eBay is now doing what StockX and Goat is doing, and doing authenticity check. So
they run it.
Yes, they do that now. Because I guess StockX and Goat was killing their profits in the resale, or they see how profitable they were. So you know what? Let's do the same thing. eBay's been in the game for how many years? For 20 years plus.
Shout out to eBay for evolving.
They finally got right. So now any sneaker that costs a certain amount of money will get authenticity check for free.
So do they send it to whoever, or
the seller send it to eBay? They send it to the address of the authenticity place. They'll go over it, check everything top to bottom, and then when it gets to okay and their authenticity check, it comes right to my house in less than a week, I think.
Oh, okay.
So I'm getting my sneakers. Today's what, the 20th?
Yeah. I'm
getting my pair by April 2nd.
All right.
Which is not bad. 2 week wait, I'll eat that.
You don't need. You're not really rushing them like right now.
Nah. I was going for my birthday, the 19th. I'm happy. All right. So you know what it is? I hate waiting for my sneakers out. There's some like sneakers you want them now.
Yeah. But
you know what? Something like that. You know what? Screw it. I'll eat it. I'll wait. So honestly, it has a somewhat happy ending. Yeah, I had to pay a little bit more than retail, but nothing extravagant. So
nothing like was it the Off-Whites with $10,000?
Dude. And shout out to Virgil. That dude is a hell of a designer and all that, and support black business if you can. There's a black-owned company, Off-White. Fear of God. Sorry. And I got his hat.
That's a clothing, right?
Yeah, Fear of God is a clothing. Yeah, I have, but then he does the Off-White gear too. And I have his hat. The hat I got from New Era. I love the hat. Perfect color of blue and all that stuff, but it's like it cost me $60
for a hat.
For the New Era Fear of God hat. Yes.
What?
Dude, that shit sold out in less than a minute.
You got money to burn.
No. But you know what it is? I always want to support Fear of God, but they don't make big and tall sizes. So you know what? I get a hat. Give me a size 8. And size 8 is like is a huge ass head. Of course, they ain't gonna lie, I got a big ass head. They gonna lie about that. So you know what? They have it. Why not? Screw up. Bought it for the New Era website. Got it, no problem. I couldn't get it in black and white. I got it in Yankee blue and white.
You should have flipped it. Why don't you flip it?
Actually, I'll buy another pair right now. I found a website. I can say which one because someone's gonna buy it. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
But I found a website
for it.
No. Actual sweat stores.
Okay.
They actually have a couple of hats left. So by next week, I'm gonna buy a pair of hats and just flip them.
Yeah.
$100 a pop.
Might as well. And keep them. Or keep them and wait till like next year, 2 years. Flip
it. Exactly. Which I'm gonna do because I don't think Fear of God's will be re-releasing these hats anytime soon or at all at this point. So I'm definitely gonna do that. I'll tell you the website later when we're off air.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, it has a happy ending. Yeah, I paid $265 total, which is still better than the prices I see on Goat and on StockX.
And Fight Club, right?
Flight Club. But here's the thing, though. I like about Flight Club and Stadium Goods now they work with Afterpay, Cecil, and Klarna. You pay in installments now.
Really?
Yes. For sneakers. So now,
I think I saw that online on Instagram. Was it Champs? Somebody had like payments.
Champs as well. Champs, Macy's, Foot Locker. A lot of them do that, but for now, sneaker stores like dedicated sneaker shops to do that now. That's a game changer because now I want a pair of, and this is gonna happen too. I'm gonna buy a pair of Cyber Monday Jordan 3s. Those are my favorite sneakers of all time. It's basic black top with good wood leather, good like really good wet leather, stitching all that stuff, and a white bottom. Like the basic pair of black and whites. Nice sneakers you can wear with casual clothing or even dress up a little bit. Very nice. I had a pair, still have my pair to this day. I got it for like $120. Now, for my size, unfortunately, when I went to Flight Club for the box,
went up
$700.
Dang.
But I found one with a damaged box, which I don't care about the box because I put them in plastic boxes any other way at home. $300. So that means That's not bad. That's like what, $300 divided by 4. That's like what about? Let's see. Ballpark is going to be about
$85 a month, something like that.
or $85 every 2 weeks.
Yeah, whatever the hell. I don't know.
$8 every 2 weeks, pretty much.
Oh, you pay? So you pay? It's not like a monthly payment.
4 weeks. Every 2 weeks you pay. Like, we get paid. Every 2 weeks you pay it, and then you just knock it out in 4 payments.
Oh, okay.
Which is pretty damn good. You could do pay it monthly if you want to with a firm, but with a firm you need a good credit score, like 720 plus, in order to get on that program. So I'm right now sitting at should I put that out there? But screw it. Credit score.
You're gonna get there. Don't worry.
Yeah. With this car note.
It's the car. Because people don't realize when you get a car, how many people run your credit.
I know.
And it just
destroys your credit.
And then you either wait for like a year or whatever, and then it goes back up. So you'll be fine. All
right. So with that I conclude the story of how I got my pair of Georgetown 3s. So it does have a happy ending, but at the cost of what? Price is $190, right? So $200, $220, $30, $40, $50, $70 upkeep. I mean uptick and pay in amount I'm gonna pay for it. So I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? But honestly, to Nike and those companies, you're multi-billion-dollar companies. You took a massive L recently, saying you said you're affordable for the consumer, and yet you have a woman that used to work with you that was her son was involved in the resale game.
Talk about it.
And yet, that's a big black guy right there.
Tell us.
So you already know the story, right? The mother, Ann Herbert, her son used her credit card and used her discount for the Nikes. She used to be a GM for Nike of North America, of a whole continent.
Not a country.
25 years of grinding and hustling to get to the top. And in a boardroom where there's barely any females in that boardroom, there's 8 guys, only 2 women. Not to mention the chairman of the boardroom of Nike. And for her son to screw it up by putting her on blast on Bloomberg interview. So pretty much all that hard work, 25 years, gone. Down the crap because your son wanted to stunt for I'm the best seller in the game. I'm the best. Mother sucker, you had a hookup because of your mom. You didn't earn it. It's like you're pretty much the Terry Hogan's son of the street racing game. Oh, I got a nice Supra, but did you earn it? No. Do you put the time into it? Do you bought the parts yourself? Do you actually bust your butt at work to get the money up to buy the parts you need to make the car the best car there is? No, you did not earn it.
You didn't earn anything. Your mama gave you the plug up. You went and used her credit card to probably got multiple bots.
Which you did.
For stuff. Come on.
Like, here's the thing that killed me the most, right? The off-white.
And then you paid discount on the sneakers?
55% off. Our sneakers are worth.
With the bots.
Here's the thing that kills me, right? The Fear of God sneakers, the off-white sneakers, those sneakers retail go for $250, I think. Ballpark, $250, $300, run that ballpark. He had a 55% discount from Nike. So those sneakers that cost $250, $300, you have to pay for $125, $150.
Yeah.
Lord, less than that.
And then you want to mark up the damn price.
And dude made over $20,000 on that come up alone. He had a whole picture I put on my wall of him having all these Jordans, a warehouse full of Jordans against one pair of Jordans, a whole fence full, like it's like from one end of the fence to the other in the picture. You see that picture, you're like, oh my, you'll be cursing yourself out. Trust me. And you go to this warehouse. Multiple mountains of pairs of sneakers in boxes.
Why did you need them?
You want to be the king of the resale game. Dude, you live in a nice house. Your mom's rich. You know nothing of wanting. Everything was given to you, but you wanted more, and you wanted to be the top of something, and something that no one's going to respect because you didn't earn it.
Sounds like Franklin's son.
And because of that, you cost your mom everything. Her career is now in it's in tethers. It's in shambles. She probably can never work in another sneaker in another position like that ever again.
I want to ask you a question. What's so special about the off-whites? Because I'm looking at them right now. They look like regular sneakers.
Honestly, it's just a designer. That's all it is.
So it's somebody who designed the sneaker.
Yeah. I think it's Virgil. What's his last name? Virgil something from Fear of God.
But does it look like I'm looking at the off-white?
It has the orange tag. It says Airs. This that third. Like a prototype sneaker,
yeah,
right?
It doesn't look that crazy to me. It looks like a sneaker inside out.
Yeah, that's the reason. That's the whole idea of it, though.
Because something that's completely different.
Yeah,
it's a new trend. Like the new trend is why not go different? That's the whole new trend.
Like the whole disassembled look.
I'm seeing it right now.
Like
off-white Jordans.
Yeah, how much to go for right now in Fight Club?
Oh God, I want to
just say it. Go ahead. I need a laugh.
$2,981.
That's not bad. For what size though?
They didn't have they just have the thing on Fight Club.
Because it all varies by size. The bigger the size, the more you're gonna pay.
So I'm looking at the off-white Vapor Max. These look like bad, but
How much they go for?
$1,300. What?
That's for what size though?
Size 13. Jeez, I'm right.
For those with small feet,
For those,
count your blessings.
100%.
$13 for that?
Yes.
Who's wearing them?
You'd be surprised. You'd be very surprised.
Shoot.
You will find somebody like this flaunting.
Dude,
Outfit change.
I see someone wearing some. I went to freaking Kennedy Fried Chicken. Shout out to the hood spot. And I saw this part.
Need that grease?
Dude, at a long day, I drank some what was that thing? Azul Class A tequila. I was hurting. And I needed something to pretty much sober my butt up quick because I only get pulled away one time. I went to Kennedy, of course, for that come up of the grease, sobbing, alcohol, absorbing food. I saw someone with some pair of off-whites, green off-whites with the orange tag. Look, they're dusty, crusty, dirty as all hell. And I guarantee, and they're all worn out like a old prostitute. And I guarantee those sneakers are worth a crap load of money still. Because they're off-white. He's laughing. Might be sad. I crap you not. These look ashier than Kunta Kinte's ankle. Yeah, somehow this. Yes, I went there. And I'm telling you, I was like, "What are you doing to these sneakers? What is he doing?" You can tell his parents bought him those sneakers. The way he treated them, you can tell his parents bought him those sneakers.
Probably.
More than likely, more often than not. Because, like, dude, you're abuse. That's sneaker abuse, man. What is you doing, man? Like, I wanted to pretty much like rob him for his sneakers. That's how mad I was. Seeing how you just the pair looks worn out.
Were they actually tied? Or like they look like they're a tie shoe, or like they're like you kind of look like you slipped them on. And it's
you slipped them on and just they were like house shoes. Like the laces are all over the place on the floor. And that floor is dirtier. Oh my, dude! The things I've seen that happened on that floor after working, my bouncing job, the fights, the blood, the woman who actually peed on the floor in a Kennedy. I am not lying. I left that night. I was like, I'm done. I ruined my appetite. I had to go. The stories are something that should be in a horror movie of that place. But I still go back to get my 8-piece. I need that sober my alcohol. But yes, these things they're still worth money. But like you ever saw like an old person with no gums, with no teeth, with a gum mouth? That's what those things look like. I am not lying. That's what those things look like. Stripping down.
Just terrible.
Terrible. Like what are you doing? And yet it's just
it happens.
I was like, why?
They came.
It happens.
He took advantage of them. He's like, oh.
And those sneakers, look up if you find those sneakers, the all green, I think Air Jordan off whites. I guarantee you, they're probably at least $2,000-$3,000.
What?
A Flight Club. Look it up. Look at the price right now.
So all green Jordan off whites.
Yeah, like key lime green. I think like you see in Florida, like in Miami, like during Art Week.
Wow. $945 for
the
a
high
size
top
9.
one. The high top one.
Oh, high top?
Yeah.
This one here?
I think so. Is it Jordan or no?
No, these are these right here.
Yeah.
The class of 2003. These?
No. Look up off white. Jordan, green.
Boy, listen.
Hold up, I'll look it up for you right now, cause
off white,
green.
Jordan green.
Yeah. Look it up.
Okay. This is the low.
Well, is it like lime green? Hold
They're
on.
kind of lime green.
Bright. Hold on, I'm looking up right now. Bright green.
Well, this says the highest is the low tops is $15K. In the 1500.
All right, 1 second. Let me go up right now. I see these sneakers. They might be bootlegs, but I doubt it though.
Man, listen, you know more of the stuff with that than me. We're gonna take a break.
I'll look it up right now, but go to commercial.
And we'll get back, and then we're gonna jump into relationship woes.
You found that?
Yeah.
You found it?
No.
Damn.
Yes. We're back. We're back.
I found those sneakers.
And how much were the cost?
My size, they near $1,400.
Who's gonna wear it?
Dude, I saw some person wear it and he didn't match at all.
I know, but it stands out so brightly. It's like someone took a highlighter on the
It's like, tell me, please, rob me. Like, that's what it looks like to me. Like, someone wearing something that's so bright. Like, listen, as the saying goes, the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room.
Amen.
And someone wearing something that bright tells you two things. One, you're asking to get robbed. Or two, those had to be fugazi as all hell. The way you wore them out, like, dude, it's like, dude.
It wasn't it. That's not it.
I seen old women tighter than those sneakers. That's how bad out of shape they were. All right, as I clean, I'm gonna keep. As I clean the insole, I'm gonna keep it because I give them enough editing jobs right now already. So no more editing for the rest of the episode. I'm gonna try.
All right then.
But moving on.
Moving on. So we're gonna end it tonight with. I'm not even call it. I'm just call it just gossip news because I don't believe in relations. That's for my other show.
I'm gonna say like this. It's been a rough couple of months and years.
Couple of months, man. Forget a year, months. I don't know what it is. It feels like just something in the water, something in the air. Something are the stars misaligned or something? Because people aren't staying together. Like, I'm gonna go through the list. So
go ahead.
The first we're gonna start about is Safaree and Erica Mena. All right.
Wow.
They got married 2017, 2019?
Around that ballpark, yeah.
It's 2019.
Yeah.
2021. As you brought to my attention, they split up. I didn't know,
dude, and they put it all out there on Twitter for the world to see.
And they were really nasty with one another.
It
was really bad.
It was ugly. It was real ugly. Like, you know what it is? When you deal with two, I hate to say it like this, but I'm gonna say it point blank. We had two people with super-sized egos. It's not gonna mesh well.
I don't think it's an ego. I think for her, cause like, bro, you know what this chick is about.
Yeah.
And you wifed her up anyway because
I hope the sex was good.
We know the sex was good.
All right. Okay. Let me rephrase that. Was it worth the headaches? That's what I'm trying to say. Was it worth was it worth the anger? Like, she better have something like Wonder Woman level of of loving for me to deal with that nonsense.
You forgot who she messed with, Erica.
Bow Wow. Yeah, right. Bow Wow, right?
Bow Wow.
Yep.
Don't forget DJ Envy.
Oh, wow.
Remember when Envy had to go on radio and apologize?
Yeah, to his wife. Yep. Yeah. Remember that.
I
think Charlamagne went in on that. That was hilarious.
There's a list of people.
Yeah, you're right. She's like pretty much the Kardashian, but without the last name, or the money.
She worked her way up. So when I'm like, even on the show, she messed with. I think did she mess with Rich on the show?
I think so.
I don't know, man. I don't pay attention.
I don't watch the show. I'll be honest with you. Never did. But
I'm just like, bro, you had this big old wedding on TV, and you have your child out here. It's like, bro,
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Like, you're messing things up. Like, you giving your child complex issues. You don't know who you're gonna call daddy.
Bro, I don't think it's that. I believe she gave him the wop babadoo bop, the whap slam do, and she put it on him. And he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. That's why I'm like, that's my stuff. Sticking to it.
They have a good kitty, better kitty than freaking what's her name, Nicki Minaj. It must be one hell of a kitty cat.
Look. I don't know. I'm just saying. I didn't know. Like you said, you brought it to my attention. I didn't know that.
Listen, I'll read the article right now. You want to read the article real quick?
Go ahead, bro. Take a quick browse through that one because I was shocked. He said, yeah. He said Safaree and Eric. I said, what?
Yeah, let me pull up real quick. And according to website Urban Islands, they slammed each other on Twitter as they head for the divorce. Okay, first thing he said, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. This from Safaree. Getting married was one of my biggest mistakes and it will never happen again. I'm walking away before I end up in jail over some dumb ish. Nobody's worth my freedom. That was from the 23rd of February. And his former wife, Erica, said, since you want to always run the social media like a little girl, I might as well join in. absolutely agree with you with this. You are the most selfish, vain, and inconsiderate person, and not just with me, but with your own daughter.
Wow.
Yikes!
Shots fired.
So, wow. Like, it's indeed vain. One person come out after what he said about Erica getting big while pregnant. He is shallow as F. Well, dude be having some female tendencies. I'll tell you right now, he is shallow as hell. So bad that Derrick Jxhn actually tried to help the people out, over the weekend. of the article. Yes. He said, in his words, you'll understand why he's laughing in a few minutes, guys. He said his own words.
Go ahead.
I am not lying. This is his words.
He said
when you have marital issues, don't run to social media. Run to God. Run to His Word. Contact godly counsel.
Gosh.
Find some resources that align with God's will. You're not doing anything but inviting the enemy where you telling on social media.
Hey, yo.
Wow. I'm gonna hold my tongue.
Hey, yo.
Because
He said out of his mouth?
that came out of his mouth. Derrick Jxhn. Yes, out of his mouth, people. Oh, boy. We got some... You think...
Spicy.
I got a surprise.
Spicy.
Surprise for you.
So, when he brought that to my attention, the next one came to my attention was Shorty. Sweetie? Sweetie and Quavo. They call it quits. And I was kind of shocked with that one, too, because I'm like, I've never heard Quavo and his girl getting anything since they've been together. Like for real. Like, no beef, no issue. Like, I'm thinking this guy must be a choir boy.
Exactly.
Because I didn't hear nothing about Quavo getting
no issues, no nothing.
Nothing. You have a Offset.
Yes.
Takeoff, you might hear a little thing here and there, but you didn't really hear nothing crazy from Takeoff.
Did he get into like a situation like abuse, something like that, or was it that's something else?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna touch
That's
that.
not me, Poppy.
Hey, no,
that's not me.
No, Poppy, not me.
You know what I'm saying? But she recently split up with Quavo. Well, I think it happened, Thursday?
Yeah, about that Thursday.
And she basically broke it down to he was being infidelity. Now,
how old is Quavo offhand? He's probably mid-20s at least. He's youngin'.
I'll let you know right now.
Because you know what it is? I'm going to say like this for everybody who's an artist, and male and female, up on both sides.
29.
He's 29. He's still a baby, pretty much. I'm going to say like this, guys. Here's the situation, right? Don't get married early. Unless you really be down for that
they
chick.
Weren't married.
No, but don't get into a serious relationship, or even get into a really serious relationship.
Yeah.
Unless you be really down for that chick, because here's the thing. You have money, you're young, you've seen the world, you're an artist, you're all over the world, you're on TV, all that stuff. Guess it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Girls will be throwing the pennies at you with minimal to no effort on a regular. All I see is your face.
Amen.
And you're ready to go, take off on a bed, spread eagle. As clean as I'm gonna put it.
Hey.
And I'm keeping it like that because I don't want to edit anymore. We made a promise.
Listen. It happens.
I made a promise.
It happens.
But here's the thing.
All that money, that power.
Yeah. You guys, just don't get committed to something unless you really are about that life. Committed life. Because it's unfair for the woman. It's unfair for you. Because it ruins your reputation. It takes years to build a reputation, and it takes seconds to destroy it.
Amen.
And the women we're dealing with from this point forward will never compare. If that woman's really down for you, if she's really supports you, all that stuff, who had your back, who did everything for you, you will never have something like that ever again in your entire life. You'll have the dirtiest, most bottom-feedingest chicks you haven't ever seen in your life for the rest of your life. It's gonna happen. You do one good girl dirty, it will haunt you forever.
Like crawfish.
Pretty much. And like I said, Nas even said himself, you can be the most foulest player and the biggest heartbreaker in the world, and God will pay you back with a little daughter. So then, and then you gotta pretty much school her to the game that you pretty much ran through yourself on other women. So she won't go through what her mom went through or whatnot. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, listen, don't get involved unless you're really committed. Tripping down. If she's really worth it, if she proved it yourself, don't lock in. You know what I mean? And see the women too. Don't do it dudes because they look cute and they have a 6-pack or whatever and whatnot. Just for that, because I can guarantee you, those guys will be the biggest sleaze bags in the world and be humping like rabbits on the regular, and you gonna play stupid like, oh, but he's my man. I love him. No, don't do that. I ain't no expert. I ain't no Derrick Jxhn, but here's the thing. Yeah, we did that word again. You gotta hold up. No, not yet. Hold it. Pump the brakes.
Listen, you said it. I didn't say it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna test his laughter. I'm gonna test it throughout the time. But I'm gonna stop. But I do believe in God, but I'm gonna put God into this situation. We're all humans. We all adults. We have to do right by each other.
There you go.
Shipping down, because guys, listen, I don't wish nobody to go through what these people went through, because it's some trivial, petty, ridiculous-ish.
Yeah, man.
We're grown people. We don't do that. Like, yo, isn't Safaree almost 40 years old?
Just about. I think, yeah, he's 1 year from 40.
Yeah, like he's like 39 years old. Like, dude, you're too old for this high school nonsense, B. And B, Shane and Val, listen, and now I can see why Nikki left you, because your attitude dictates that you're not really mature enough to be with a woman like, of that caliber. Unfortunately,
we don't know yet.
But then we don't know that because it might be on both
It
sides.
could be both. We don't know. I'm not even put it out there. We don't know.
Yeah, because I don't want to get my butt kicked by his security squad. I don't want to catch a Charlemagne situation, man. Get stuff in the street. Like, I don't want to deal with that nonsense.
Listen.
I'm just starting the game again.
But she did. Back to Sweetie. She did post that. She says, "I'm single.
I'm good.
There's too much of hurt behind the scenes for false narrative to be circling that degrees in my character. Presents don't and band. Sorry, presents.
Yeah.
Like Cribble's gift. Don't band-aid scars, and the love isn't real when intimacy is given to other women.
So pretty much,
basically she's hinting at infidelity right now.
He was slinging that Gundam to every other woman involved. He can, pretty much.
And she says she emotionally checked out a while ago with a deep sense of peace and freedom, and she's excited for this new chapter of elevation.
You know what? I actually like that. Yeah, that's really mature of her.
That's really mature. So then Quavo came out.
Oh,
with the
boy.
tweets again later on.
Yeah,
Said, since you want to make this into a show, you know what I mean? I'll play my part just one time. He says he doesn't put his business out there normally, especially his personal life, but he said he needs to address the issue, elephant in the room. He said he had love for her and disappointed that you did all that. You're not the woman I thought you were, and I wish you nothing but the best. Prayer hands. She then responded with "take care." All right.
Yeah, he didn't even put nothing out there, so I was like,
No.
he kept it respectable.
And I think they've been dating for a couple of years now, right?
About that.
Yeah, a while.
Yeah.
So, but
like I said, I don't want to put blame on anybody.
no,
at the days this.
It's between the two of them.
Yeah.
And let them figure out what they want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's their issue. Now, I think the funny thing that happened recently was that I heard reports, media take out all that stuff, that your boy Quavo out there repossessed her car.
Yo, talk about petty. Talk about petty.
He said that Bentley, that Lambo, that's mine.
Yep, yank that back, man.
You don't own that. That's mine.
Exactly. Well, it's probably his name, so why not?
Yeah, I hear you.
Probably his mama's
I
name.
pay
Like,
the insurance.
you say,
I
I'll
own
pay
that.
that car note. I'll pay for that insurance. Guess what? Since now we ain't together anymore, guess what? Yoink.
Apparently, they said that he gifted it for Christmas, but if he owns the car,
Well, he has a receipt. Guess
And he
what?
has a
Return
receipt.
policy.
and if it's in his name,
Yeah.
and if it's his insurance, he can take the car back.
I mean, granted, I'll be honest with you. It really shows your character. If he actually did give it to her, like, you know what? I'm gonna peace out. Have it. It's yours. It's paid in full. If it's paid in full, whatever.
he probably leased it. I don't think it's paid.
Yeah,
for.
exactly. That's
Most
actually
likely the smart thing for these guys to do is lease
exactly.
cars.
Kids, do not pay for a multi-million-dollar car. Lease that sucker. Is cheaper, and honestly, the value doesn't depreciate as much on your end.
Exactly.
I mean, you can just return it to the dealership. They take that loss. They have to repair it. They have to fix it, whatnot. You move on to the next ride.
I just feel
But moving on, but it'd be honestly, if he actually bought that car and he gave it to her, I really would have respected that. But you know what? It's his car at the end of the day. It's his pockets. He don't let her keep it. So be it.
she out there talking spicy and talking about if a man ain't buying you a Birkin bag, a man ain't getting you a car, a man ain't getting you this. Why you him for? Well, you gonna find out with the next dude.
But he probably won't reach the same amount of money that he
You never
used
know.
to have. But
Some of these girls fall forward. They fall up by falling forward.
True.
they fail up.
They fell upwards.
So she might get to the next dude. Might be a little much more pocket change.
Okay, wish her the best. Then you know what I mean, like, who am I to hate? Wish her the best.
Might want to get a baller.
Who knows? Might be a basketball player, maybe an NFL player. Who
don't know? Somebody who's single, who got deep pockets.
Yeah, who's willing to have that bill.
Hey man, that's on them.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll end it at the night with this gentleman.
All right, so you know how it is when I talk about my relationship advice, all that stuff, because you know what it is? I've been through it. I ain't gonna be no false narrative. Mm-hmm. I'm a man. I'm who I am. I try to be as faithful as possible because you know what? I don't want that what I do to a woman be done to me.
Amen.
And that's just how you're supposed to keep it, grown man thing, and just keep it 100. Listen, if you can't be 100% committed to a woman, don't waste your time. Move on.
Amen.
And listen, I'll also be friends with a girl. And that's it. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm not ready to be in a relationship with anybody. Maybe I'm still discovering myself. I'm still trying to piece my life together and all that stuff. It'd be unfair for her, the woman, that I get in a relationship and not emotionally there or whatnot, to be there, period, in general. You know? Be responsible. And when you're ready to commit, then commit. Don't do anything unless your heart's in it. And that's especially when it comes to a relationship. And speaking of relationships, the relationship guru of social media of the couple of years.
No. I'm not going to say relationship guru. No.
All right. Well, we can't. He lost that title.
No, not even that. It was before that. I'm not even call that.
All right.
He is
the IG.
He is the predator.
The simp.
Okay.
Of the year.
The king of the simps. Okay?
Yes.
He preys on the vulnerability of women.
Yes.
Okay.
To say, sister, you don't need him. You could do better.
Yeah. He's the king of that. All right.
Yes.
I'm not saying that women should not be empowered by men. No, I'm not saying that. But this guy just takes it to a whole other realm.
Pretty much say all men are dogs unless they find God and sit on some Tyler Perry-ish. Like, girl, you don't need him unless he has God in him. Then you don't need him. Like, wait, what?
Super simp. Super simp, okay?
Like, simp of the decade.
All right?
Like, I used to follow him until I realized he's guys like so full of it that I couldn't. It was like so disgusting. Like, you know, I would like regurgitate half the stuff he was saying on his page on IG. I had to unfollow him like a few years back because it's like, dude, like, you're doing too much.
Yeah.
Way too much. Like, dude, I understand you try to get the pennies, but damn, you're sipping on a level.
Trying to get the panties.
Yeah.
Because he was married.
Oh yeah, he was married. You're right.
So
who's talking about is Derrick Jxhn. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. He was married. I forgot about that. He was giving advice to women that you deserve better. A guy who believes in God, who will be faithful, this, that, and the third, and will treat you like the queen you are.
But what happened this weekend? Sadie?
See, what happened was.
What happened, Sadie?
What happened was.
Because I can talk for you.
Oh, God. I'm going to try one more time. See, what happened was, dude's mistress actually opened her mouth and said he was being a cheater. And he was being not consistent of the stuff he's talking about on his page. In other words, the dude's a fraud.
Amen. I don't really do the kind of stuff to people like that.
No, we put on blast. He is now the jackass of the week.
Bruh. You talk all that stuff, that spiciness, right?
Trying to degrade men all over.
Degrade men all over the place.
You're very much the male feminist.
Okay? And you're out there doing what you're doing.
Doing dirt?
Doing foolishness? The nerve.
You should get your butt kicked on principle.
The nerve.
For every dude who lost a girl because of your advice.
The nerve of this guy.
The unmitigated gall, in the words of Stephen A. Smith.
Okay?
The unmitigated gall of you to say this.
Disrespect he put on men's heads.
The ineptitude of absurdity that you have the gall to say what you say and treat men like we are nothing but dogs, like all men are dogs.
Yes.
As if women don't do dirt.
Come on, bro.
You, a man of God, just show you nothing more than a heathen like the rest of us.
Come on, bro. Don't do
that.
Not
worse. You are worse because you know what it is? You are a pretender. Straight up and down. Like,
don't do that. That was so disrespectful when I saw that. I was like, that's ridiculous.
Nah, we're going in. Petty party all day, baby. Petty party for the rest of the year.
Because it's like, you say all that, you do all that, and here you out there being the dog of the dogs.
How many times I see all the lady friends I have friends with on IG reposting his crap on a regular? See, y'all men ain't ish. Y'all men ain't ish. See, that's a man right there. Like, yeah, how you feel now, huh, mother sucker? How you feel now, huh? Y'all feel bloody stupid like biscuits right now, right?
Come on.
Like, I can put no girls on blast, but you know who you are.
Yeah. With the crap.
Like, y'all were capping dumb hard for this dude. Like, yo, y'all were pretty much going in. Like, yo, he's the man I want in my life.
His ball was on your forehead.
Slapping you.
You slapping you was like, ha.
Taking it.
Taking it.
On the chin.
Don't give you that. Don't give you that.
Like, dude, I'm looking at you like y'all suckers, like dummies. Like, yo, how that Derrick Jxhn advice give you?
He got bag is your side chick got you bagged up.
Yep.
So you even control your own piece.
I guess IG wasn't paying that much money for you, huh, buddy? You just love to see it. You just love to see it.
I don't like tearing down people down. When I found
out some people deserve it.
You the one that was out here just fooling around, bro?
Dude, that was hilarious.
No way.
Hilarious.
And it was, and I think I got the quote, the video link Thursday night.
Yeah.
When the person put it out there.
That was hilarious.
Thursday night. Yo, Thursday was like the most busiest Thursdays I've ever been ever.
Yeah.
Shout out to my brother Crush Calhoun. His concert coming up next week. He sent me music. And I just more and more. And I was like, what the heck is going on? Something's in the water.
Even J-Lo and A-Rod divorced.
Bruh.
And they own a team together. How is that going to work out?
Bruh.
How is that going to work out?
This is the same A-Rod that did the video with the Drake challenge with J-Lo, the Flip the Switch challenge.
Yep.
Looking like a super sip, my guy.
Yeah. And look what happened. Now they're going to court.
A-Rod. A-Rod, like J-Lo, I don't know.
You know what it is? I'm sorry, but
you can't keep a man, baby.
J-Lo's like 2 rings away from beating Tom Brady for rings on the finger.
You already beat Drew Brees.
Exactly.
You beat Peyton Manning already.
Exactly.
Like,
you beat both Manning brothers, actually.
What more do you want?
I'm thinking she's going to be like the female, like, what's it called? Thanos, man, with the rings and stuff, man.
Cheers, you ring chasing, sis.
Sorry, correction. The female Mandarin. You only got 10 rings, man. You ready to go, man. Take over the world.
Christ. Like, I don't think you was slow. I'm sorry.
It's her and Halle Berry. Like, what is good?
Look, man, look.
And I love both of them, too. They're fine-ass women.
Yes, they are.
I curse again. Damn it, man.
That's all right.
One word.
Right
all right.
I'm going to leave the A word in there this time around.
All right.
Whatever.
They're fine women. Ain't gonna lie, but when you got divorced multiple times and the relationships don't work out, then I'm sorry to say this, but then it may not be the guy.
It's you.
I mean, and a lot of them come from my head for saying that. Our heads for saying that. But it's like, you gotta call it for what it is.
If you have the same issues going over and over again, obviously the common denominator is you.
Exactly. Like,
so
the Knicks suck for 20 years. It's not because of the players. It's the ownership.
Yes.
Like, what are you doing? Like, I can't blame, Allen Houston for getting injured. I can't blame Jerry Lin for getting traded to another team. I can't blame Carmelo for playing poor because know what it is? At the end of the day, it's management that dictates everything to the bottom. And the management ain't good, then the whole entire tree to the root is trash. Trash.
A fish rots from the head down.
Exactly.
And looking at J-Lo and her situations, it's kind of toxic. But this is the same A-Rod that was with Madonna, too.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at A-Rod like there's two.
Like, help me solve for X.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Like, why? Why did you both get together? You know what this guy was doing. I'm sure he knows what you're doing.
Yeah. Like,
this is the same J-Lo's with Drake.
Yeah.
He get the sample clear. Come on.
You know what it was. Like, you know what it is. You should have break off that bread and pay that for that sample, but you didn't want to do it, so here we are.
Whatever.
It is what it is. But at the end of the day, listen, man. I don't, bask in these people's relationships failing. It's just they're just as human as all of us. That's why I like seeing that, because you know what it is? They're not perfect. You know what's going on in their homes. You know what type of drama or BS they're dealing with, or what pettiness they're going to put out there, for the world to see. They're just as human as the rest of us. They're not perfect.
Amen.
And that's what I like to see.
Amen.
And I used to hate TMZ, but now I'm starting to like TMZ because you know what? It humanizes these people we put on a pedestal.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they dig too much.
When it's talking to people like that, yeah, I agree with that.
TMZ, Media Takeout, all those guys. I
just report.
Just a blip, whatever. But yeah, man, it's just crazy. But listen, this is another episode of the pod. Seti, tell me where they can find you, brother.
At your man, it's Seti Says POV on IG. That Man City on Twitter. Seti55 on IG as well. I just post random stuff. I do videos here and there. Nothing heavy most of the time. I'll be making people laugh, but at the same time, if something crosses my path that's like on some real stuff, then I'm gonna speak on it and give my piece. And hopefully y'all agree. If not agree, let's have a conversation and talk it out. That's all I do.
And you can find your boy DJ Intense at DJINTENCE, and on the record podcast is On the Record. Paste to C with a K. Shout out my man Walt. His IG handle is I am Walt with 4 T's. We'll be back Monday. We'll be back with another episode on Monday talking about the Grammys and
cool
bots. So
yeah, I was gonna make it, but I'm working during the weekdays.
It's alright, brother. No, it's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's more place, more things to go around, more life.
Got it.
We out.
Peace.
Bye.